Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man
To me, it's funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy.
In all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melons.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, it just...
Hard at work.
Oh,
this is hard at work.
Messed up now.
Your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I'm caught. I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
The night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you know me get canceled. You already know.
Mom!
Yes, honey?
It happened again!
Did you have your mask on?
I always have my mask on.
Oh, I'm not on.
I already told you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. I'm listen. I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
this.
You don't.
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting at work, and she's stalking.
Doing a text at work, damn right, because this is my job.
No,
I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is. She was texting, watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God!
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Jeremy, I just reached 5K. Well, congratulations. Oh, thank you.
It really doesn't matter.
While you're here, if you'd like to consider memberships, it's only 99 cents.
Rip away, my friend. Rip away.
Oh,
Because, man!
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Hello?
Hey, I'm here too.
Yeah.
RJ's running the show. No. Thank you for joining us in an impromptu. I think this is a Scoop Wars episode 2.
I think so.
Now I'm kind of confused about everything. Did you see my video earlier?
I saw it in my subscription video. You get a chance to watch it though now.
Yeah, we're flying by the seat of our pants. We're not sure how long we're gonna go. I do know Sil Nation is going to make a video soon, and we're actually going to tune in.
State of the Fandom live stream.
Guess what? If you make content and you have access to scoopers, and you say this is going to happen, this is going to happen, because I don't understand what he's on about with his thumbnail, RJ. That he says it's not going to happen now?
No. So basically, from what I can tell, based on what happened today, a lot of his viewers and people on social media are upset with Sil because he and Mikey were saying Ayercut imminent, Ayercut 2022. And now it's basically
well, they said
it. Happening.
Well, he did say an announcement. Well, it doesn't say, it's not confirmed that it's not happening. It's
It's
just
not happening this year, though.
It's well, there's no announcement this year, probably. He did say he is open to everything, but the focus is the future.
Which I think is a very polite way of saying, basically.
Here, they made that thumbnail real quick. Is that a good one?
Yeah, I think it works.
Okay, so we are going to tune in, not the whole stream, but I was very happy with Gunn's comment. Even if it's not happening, being in a polite, light way instead of saying,
well, it's better than
instead of saying a cul-de-sac, saying, well, our focus is on the future. That is a tactful way.
Well, also, too, it's a very tactful way of saying it, but I also think it's better communication than we've ever seen before when it comes to
absolutely.
So
like far, he surpassed Kathy Kennedy and Walter Hamada in 1 week, is the way he communicates with the audience.
Yeah, I mean, like
instead of executives acting like executives acting like your children,
Right, yeah, like I said, I think it's a good sign for him to be able to communicate so openly, being like, yeah, let's talk about it, let's really have a dialogue about this. Absolutely. I will say though, like, this is my interpretation, so feel free to disagree, but the way he worded his tweets, I thought was a very polite and nice way of saying thank you for your expressing your interest in this. However, that's not our focus right now, and it's not what we're.
Well, he didn't even say however. He said we're open to everything.
He said he put but. He said but. But our focus is on the future.
Yeah, let me. We could bring up the tweets until.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see when Sill's going live. I want to see at least the beginning with Sill to see how that goes in. So we are going to tune in.
Well, he did. So far, not very well. He did call someone a little bitch. So.
That's not accepting the L very easily.
Well, somebody basically replied, I thought the Ayercut was coming out this year. I'll bring it up. I don't know why I'm reading it. Just bring it up.
Yeah.
That's how, this is what, he's getting roasted by the coal fires for this tweet.
All right, hold on. Well, you go show it because I'm going to.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, let me get this off the screen. Okay.
Yeah, so it says, I thought the Ayercut was coming out this year. You're a fraud. And then he replied back and said,
well, he did call him a fraud. Yeah.
But he's getting like roasted by like the coal fires, so.
Yeah. Could have handled it better. And you still a little bitch. But that's honestly, I chalk that up to Twitter.
Oh, no, it's definitely a Twitter back and forth. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. It's just like, and then.
Well, Josh doesn't have room to criticize anyone. He's just as bad, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, what are we crying about now? I'm not crying about nothing. Mm. No, listen. Don't assume you know exactly. I do want to put this disclaimer out there. Even though it does seem like a high hurdle, don't assume you know exactly what Gunn's going to do. He did say I'm open to everything, but the focus is on the future.
Well, like
so if it doesn't fit in the future, then it might not,
Well, like I said, I think it's a very nice way of saying we're listening, but we're not interested in this right now.
That you're interpreting.
I mean, that's what he said. He said, "Listen, we appreciate." Like, I'll go back. You can pull up the tweets, but he literally said, "But our focus right now is crafting the story, the ongoing story of the DCU."
That's the focus. It doesn't mean there's not room for it. It just means that's the focus. Why do I have limited ads already? What the hell?
Probably because you said a bad word.
What did I say?
I don't know.
No, I didn't say nothing. Okay, that's weird. All right. So yeah, let's bring up the tweet. Oh, I have the. Let me. I have the comments saved here. Hold on. Well, it'll be better to bring up the actual tweets probably. Let me do that in a second. Well, I was extremely happy with the comments.
I was happy because I felt like he actually put his foot down and actually really said, "Hey, focus on the future. Stop looking at the past. Like, let's move forward as a united DC fandom," which is what he needed to do. I think the message is clear. It's time for us to look forward and not backward. So that's what I'm taking from it.
Look forward, but there's room for everything. He says he's open.
There's room for everything, but I think the focus for all of us needs to be
that's not a guarantee that you're going to get it, though. There's room for it,
but I think the intention's clear. Focus on the future, not on the past.
There's room for everything, RJ.
I'm not saying there isn't, but there's there's a very clear direction being set. It's like we're focused on the future. That's where
but it has to fit in the future though. That's what I would take away. It has to fit. It has to make sense for the future of DC Studios. And it might not make sense to release the Ayercut for his vision. Who knows?
Well, also too, David Zaslav recently saying that releasing these 2 hour, 2.5 hour, 3 hour streaming movies on their platform isn't moving the needle. It's not working out for them. So that's also something to take into consideration as well. This is right now. Maybe they just might not think that something like that's within their strategy at the moment. So,
all right. Well, let me bring up the actual tweet. I was just going to bring up. I copied the tweets. But I'll bring up the actual tweets now. Let me get to my. All right, here we go. I'm sharing it now. Let's revisit the tweets. Look at Brian. I'm not assuming shit. This is just another case of y'all not moving on. No.
Who's y'all though? Because I don't even think it's gonna. I don't even think it's gonna happen. I think it's pretty much done.
Listen, he also canceled the narrative that everyone's negative contacted him. He's like the majority. Do you take the man on his word? He said the majority was respectful.
Which I think that was good of him to say. Like, hey, the majority of people who reached out to me over the weekend were very nice. So
yes, that's also cancels the narrative. I keep saying you get what you search. The algorithms give you what you engage with. So if someone does a positive Ayercut and Zack Snyder tweet and you don't comment on it and you just like, okay, whatever. Where do you engage with? You engage with the ones that are toxic and say, you're full of shit. You need to calm down and move on. That's what the algorithm is going to feed you, right? Mm-hmm. This is YouTube. This is all social media platforms. The algorithm feeds you what you engage with. Sometimes people are too emotional. People are 10 times more likely to engage with stuff they disagree with than stuff they agree with. Do you know that? This is a fault of us as humans.
Mm.
We're 10 times more likely to. If you see something on Twitter, you're probably more likely to engage with something you disagree with and have a Twitter battle.
Of course.
Than something you agree with.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that.
Well, Anthony Beltry is shocked that James Gunn says that Legends of Tomorrow has a huge fan base. Okay, so let's go to the.
I was going to mention that. I do think it's really funny he grouped those two together. He didn't just mention the Ayercut. So I had to throw in something else in there.
Well, he didn't do the save back roll in there.
Yeah.
Opened up Twitter at the end of a long creative weekend to see the many tweets to hashtag Save Legends of Tomorrow and release the Ayercut. Even if he's not going to do it, just acknowledging that people are asking is very significant too.
Oh yeah. This is a really good thing that he did. Absolutely.
And fan support for these DC projects over the years. The majority of these requests, and that I'm going to keep throwing this to everyone that says, listen, you know how you don't give in to the mob? You don't be reactionary to toxic people either. You don't change your plan based on toxic people either way, really. Right? Mm-hmm. You don't stop things because there's toxic Ayercut and Snyder fans. You see, it doesn't make sense for the DC studio future, right. And then take it from there. But don't make decisions and be reactionary. That's the old WB. This is the new WB Studios. And I like this too. As the new and first ever CEOs of DC Studios, and I love that they're using this branding, and it sounds so much better too. Oh, yeah, Peter and I think it's important we acknowledge you. That's great, the fans, and let you know we hear your different desires for the pathways forward to DC. Although our ability to interact on Twitter has been lessened due to the workloads of our new positions, we are listening and open to everything as we embark on this journey, and will continue to do so for the next few years.
But
yes,
there's a big but though.
But our initial focus is on the story going forward, hammering out the new DCU and telling the biggest story ever told across multiple films, television shows, and animated projects. We invite all the DC fandoms from across the multiverse and everyone else as well into this new universe. So he does end his Twitter engagement.
Well, yeah,
thing.
it's
It's
a
new
call for
universe.
everyone. Yeah,
We
it's
can't
new
wait
universe,
to
yes.
reveal more. So this is one of the most important things he says. There is a
Well,
lot
the last
to read into
tweet's the
there.
most important. It says, "Hey,
New
all
universe.
yeah,
New
all
universe.
fandoms, all DC fandoms, please keep an open mind as we start this new universe and new creative endeavor. Please join us, and hopefully we can make something that you'll like." So,
so rereading it, there's enough there to go over multiple
thoughts
times.
on this, Max?
No, no, Brian. He says he's open. He's open to listening to people that are respectful, Brian. But he's still going to do what's best for the future in this new universe. That doesn't mean don't overreach and assume that you know what he's going to do either.
Well, I don't
You
think
don't
anyone's
know.
can really assume, but like
If there's a potential to make
all
money,
I can say
on
is
the
my interpretation
Yeah.
of this is it was a very nice PR statement and a very nice message to basically say, hey, thank you for expressing your interest in these other DC properties and these other DC ventures. We appreciate it, but we're focused on crafting the future of the DCU and crafting our unique creative vision at the moment.
Remember, hey, smash the like button here, and if you haven't yet subscribed to RJ, put your channel there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably do that.
Yeah, you got to be better at this stuff. You got to pimp your channel. That's how you get it. That's how you get subs. No, he did not say no. He said what his focus is going to be. He wasn't disrespectful to anyone. Here's RJ's channel. Go give him a sub. He says we're open to everything, but the focus in the new universe. The focus is on the future and the new universe. Can't wait to reveal more. So if it doesn't make sense in his new universe, we're going to have to accept that. I understand that. I do think the focus is Superman. And,
hopefully, yeah.
And this is actually factual about the not my speculation, but Christopher Nolan and Steven Spielberg with Zaslav and Safran all had a lunch. I don't know what day this lunch took place, though. Was it the other day, or it's factual that it happened, though. Lots of outlets are reporting it. THR is reporting it. And right around the time where they said they have big things coming, and also James Gunn gave a hint with his first day on the job and used an image from an old Superman comic where Clark Kent's typing away on the computer. It might mean nothing.
Well, that's what I was mentioning. I think the
great
communication that we're seeing is much better than what we've gotten before. Absolutely. There's no disputing that.
RJ, am I overdosing on copium?
I mean, oh, wait, we have a special guest, by the way. I invited.
You invited him?
Yes.
All right. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Eddie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, you wanted to be on. You wanted to be on in this conversation.
He did. He wanted to be on this.
Where's your pimp your channel? You haven't been here in a while. This is Eddie. If you want to know scoops and news, go check out his channel. I consistently use his topics. I steal his topics.
He does actually,
because I don't know how the hell he gets everything first. Man, how do you get everything first, Eddie?
Oh, trust me. I think today's topic was crazy because I was sleeping, and then by instinct I just woke up and I said, "Oh shit, James Gunn's saying something," and I just made a quick video about it. But I don't know. You just had to be ahead of the game, when it comes to comics or pop culture. You had to have that sense. You had to have that talent.
Basically, Eddie's saying the future is now, old man. He's taking you over.
Yeah, I don't wake up. I don't have any sense to wake up. He's what's the word? Clairvoyant. He feels news coming. He wakes out of his slumber. Oh, there's DC news. I got to make a video.
Yeah, it was by instinct.
So in the past, Eddie was on streams, and then breaking news would happen, and he'd be gone for 5 minutes.
Like, nope.
Release the video, and then he'd come back. Now he's just constantly making videos. Max uses. Yes, I'll be real. I'm not gonna lie. Eddie is the reason that I started making pre-record content again. I'm like, he's doing really good on his channel. He's getting better views than me with, and I have more subs to him right now. But I'm like, yeah, he's doing a good job.
Oh, finally, Chris. He's not shadow banned anymore. We can see his comments again. Yay.
No, he's not literally saying that. He's saying the focus is. He's not saying. He said, I'm happy that they're respectful.
Well, again, the biggest thing that I love about this is that James Gunn is going to listen to fans. Like, we have a direct pipeline to communicate with them now, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to have that. Because something that, I mentioned this before, but it's like nothing, we don't even have that with Kevin Feige. Like, no one can directly, like, talk to Kevin Feige or tag him in a social media post the same way, or James Gunn can respond.
Yeah, Feige doesn't even interact like this, right?
Yeah.
So that's you also, maybe you had concerns of like James Gunn once he's on the job that he's going to lay off Twitter, but obviously not. Like,
well, he did say his activity is going to be very much less now.
Yeah.
But he's still going to use it occasionally. So,
no,
like I said, my interpretation is, I think what he's saying here is basically, hey, thank you guys for.
Wait, Soul Nation is starting.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Just real quick, I'll just say this before it starts. Basically, he's saying, thanks for expressing your interest in this, however, our focus on this. But hey, you never know. Never say never. That's what he's saying. So.
All right. So I don't know why it says no Ayercut, why he's doing this. Is he just addressing his critics?
Yeah, I think so. That's the point of this, yes.
Okay.
I don't know. We're going to find out.
All right, get to the point.
Panel.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
How's it going?
Very
Zod Rider's there.
Is this weird, like, you react to this live as it happens? I don't know.
No.
It's a good day.
Guess what? He's got access. I don't.
But something else
access
happened,
to sources. I don't have access.
We got Zod Rider
Eddie's
on the
sitting here
panel
like,
here.
what am I doing?
No, I saw he got grilled on Twitter. I saw all the quote tweets, all that stuff.
We got Brendan Fraser of Seal Nation, Neo Sevens down there. What's going on with you, man?
What's up? Shout out to everybody in the panel.
How's it
Shout
going,
out to the chat.
Oh wait.
Oh man, the
someone
else
else
got to come out of the closet.
What's going on?
Got to come out of the closet.
Man, half of the day, Firefly, right? And then
you're the one sharing this back.
Hugging each other in the
streets.
I think I have it up twice by accident. Hold on.
How do you have it up twice?
I don't know.
Oh,
The thing I have to criticize, the thing I kind of don't like is obviously he said open cam, open panel, or whatever, but it's like 4 guys that agree with him. So imagine one person comes on. Like, you know what I mean? Like
yes, yeah, you're right. All right.
Well,
sorry.
maybe someone who disagrees is going to come on, though. You never know.
People are drinking bourbon. I mean,
hey, well, they're used to that. But we got a Savage chat as well. Shaded up Savage chat.
Super chat.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, all we've got to say today is
if it makes
great
sense,
news, and
if it makes sense for
the other stuff, just madness, complete and utter madness. That's
madness. Is
madness.
a good way to put it.
Yeah.
How we're going to do this is, again, we're talking about David Ayer. First off, tweeting out about the Ayer, like hashtagging.
I said I was going to keep Sil accountable for the Ayercut. So I'm really curious.
We got a few on the panel already. We're going to open it up.
If you don't, Max, we're taking
so keep that in mind. Don't get impatient.
I'm no Sil show.
That's not going to speed anything up, right? So let me catch up with the chat real quick, and then we're going to hit some specifics because there's some confused people. I'll just say in
we're
general.
confused. We're confused now.
Okay. Zod, we don't get too
far.
far.
A lot of people just chat and
David Ayer
so.
did.
Oh, they are.
Are people forgetting David Ayer tweeted out today?
Me and Zod are fine.
They're not even. They're
Zod
not
might
even
be included in
that.
my new
they're
project.
All focused on the James Gunn and his talk of the future, and then they're not acknowledging the fact
Brian,
that James
I would
Gunn
love you to go on the open panel.
Released the Ayercut. It is so bizarre.
Do you know Brian going to go on there?
Yes. I don't know, man.
It is an open panel.
Wow.
You could actually, if you wanted to.
We're going to logically go through this and I don't think I
would
don't
go
know
on,
if
but I
I
don't follow what they
apologize in
say.
advance, but some people are going to feel stupid.
Hey,
with
smash
their
the like
reasoning.
button for me and RJ.
Well,
Come on.
illiteracy, illiteracy is a big problem, Phil. It really is.
Yeah.
Should I turn the volume down a little bit so we can?
I'm just saying.
We want a good ratio to talk
You know,
over.
it's like they all need to go. They
Yeah, we
go
gotta be
back to that
transformative,
Reading
right?
Rainbow, man.
Yeah.
Remember that
That's
show
what
with
they
LeVar Burton?
Yeah.
Just saying, y'all really need that help.
You need your help from Geordie LaForge from Star Trek.
Going forward, any faulty reasoning will be exposed. I'm just making this very
You
clear.
said there would be an announcement
So
this year,
I
so
welcome open dialogue.
that
in the
doesn't
chat,
mean it's going to release
but
this year.
some
You
of y'all
said
gonna
by
look
the end of the
really
year there'd be an
stupid in a
announcement. You're
couple
running out
minutes.
of time.
So keep that same
Yeah,
energy.
like a
alright?
month?
So shout out to everybody in the chat.
Month and
Still
20
in the
something
chat,
days.
Normies, everyone, whoever's in there. We got Black Wolf Inc.
Saying we're
Mikey said the
listening
Ayercut was
doesn't mean-
imminent.
Yes.
And I said I trusted Mikey 100%. After DC Studios was confirmed, I choose to believe Mikey.
How can these people jump in?
And yeah, I mean, hey, Mikey has been saying for the longest that we're going to hear something, or
yes,
I guess Ayercut released 2022.
No, he's announcement 2022.
Someone that most of us know saw the Ayercut in 2022. That's a real thing.
Well, see, it's not the same as getting an announcement, though.
So
yeah, some people we all know actually saw the film. I mean,
really
it's
saw. So, but
Yeah,
that's
that's kind of like the
good,
back road
right?
thing
So-
because some
so
people saw that
Marcus,
as well.
What do you take with this? 'Cause
That's
some people
true.
are
That good
saying-
point, Eddie.
well,
Good
first
point.
Off, somehow I'm giving a scoop that I didn't know I put out there that I knew the exact date of the Ayercut. I wish I did. I will post that front
You
page
said this
if-
year.
If I did.
You
was-
said this
yeah,
year an
this-
announcement.
this year an announcement, yeah.
Announcement. Not that it was going to release, but we get an
Marcus,
announcement
do
before
you
the end of
think
the
people
year.
are, I don't know, confused with what Mikey said before? Or what?
I mean, doesn't
I
James
don't
Gunn say
understand
no
this.
count as an announcement?
I mean,
Just
that's
so they're mad at
kinda.
Mikey
He
and
didn't
myself
say
for
no, though. I know Eddie's video is going to be like
Well,
James Gunn says no to the
Butterflies
Ayercut.
in the sky. I could go twice as high.
Oh, thanks, Bianca.
Bye,
Yes,
Bianca.
reading Rainbow. People are they're running. All right, here it goes. People are misinterpreting what was said by Gunn.
Oh, good. Explain it to
And
us.
it's the usual players over and over again. They spin good news into bad news.
That's true. I
And
agree.
they
that
like to
there's a lot of spin
swirl
both
the
sides.
fandom into
Wow.
drama and despair and chaos. While Dr. Chris over there is writing his dissertation for
No, he's
another
not.
Exiles.
RJ's his own man, Anthony.
Whatever.
I don't support
People need to wake up and stop with the bullshit.
Oh,
Now,
wake
what
it
are
up.
you gonna do now? You're gonna start attacking Gunn. You're gonna start attacking
Oh, wait, he's defending
DC
Gunn?
Studios. Period. We're getting positive responses.
Yes.
We're getting a response from the DCU code head, right?
I agree with this.
He's acknowledging the Ayercut. He's acknowledging it. He's not only acknowledging it.
It's
He's
amazing how
he's
we've
telling
moved
us
to this point
that
where before
he's
they
working on
James
something
Gunn, and I'm
big
like,
as well.
It's a good thing he's
But
talking
no,
about it, guys.
they just see, oh,
I mean,
look
I
at the
agree.
butt.
It's just kind of
Look at the
funny.
But he's
I'll
spinning
take
it.
it.
they work on the negative shit. Then you got, like I said, you got the regular players. Thank God I blocked a lot of these assholes. They're spinning their negative nonsense. People are eating it up because they're feeling some kind of way. They've been waiting a long time.
There is a big
whatever.
market
So they're
for
feeding
negative
off of your anger. They're
Ayercut
feeding
and
off of your
Snyder Cut stuff.
despair.
There is.
Wake up,
Well, a
people.
lot of
Stop
this is their
listening
own
to these
fandom.
morons.
So what does that tell you?
Yeah.
You look
If
like
a lot of their
you
own
look like a
fandom feels
freaking
this way, what
giant
does
troll.
that say?
We're gonna
It's
get
not even people
Marcus,
outside the
we're
fandom anymore. It's
definitely
within
gonna break
their
down
own
what Gunn
fandom
said,
now.
but that's really the meat of this: is people not reading what's actually right in front of them.
Listen,
right?
it's incredible. This morning before I went to bed, I saw the
F
air
the betas.
air tweet. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
This is great.
F the betas.
I wake up this afternoon. There's fucking panic and chaos in the streets. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
What happened?
He's streaming outside his house.
Yeah,
We're
it's
gonna
fine.
get
You can,
deeper into
man. I
that,
don't care.
And I want you to go further when we get more to the James Gunn's tweets because it's
Legends of
clear
Tomorrow
today.
confirmed.
And if it's
They
not
should bring
clear
back
for you
Legends
now,
of Tomorrow
it's
for like
gonna be
a
very
TV movie. That
after
would
we're
actually
done
be
here.
cool.
We got Assassin here saying boycott WB, seal the drifter, F the betas.
Boycott WB? What?
No, it's a troll. It's joking.
I mean, I look at it like this. Okay, there's things like I'm interested in, like in films and things like that. I don't project this disappointment to other people. Like I really feel like come Christmas morning, some of these people don't get the present they want. They're going to quote tweet me.
Yes,
say, Sil, it's you and Mikey's fault.
Yes, Christmas morning.
I had to get the present I wanted.
Eddie, me and you were
promise the gifts are coming, and they don't come on the day.
Eddie, are you going to collab with me Christmas morning? Sil, where's my Christmas present?
Where's my Snyderverse present?
Yes,
right?
exactly.
And a lot of people ain't built like that, and I get it. Like there's a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions.
Look at Brian
out there, and I get it. But
Brian,
that's why they're not me. That's why they're
Brian,
struggling. Right?
get on here if you want, Brian.
To actually lay down the information, and we stand by the information. That's the difference between me and a lot of other people.
I want to say revival. I think a TV movie to wrap up the
Black
story
Wolf
would be cool.
says, join the channel, people. You don't know what you don't know. If you believe this after Mikey, then you are indeed a stupid as beta, savage bat. What again? Why? What is up with this
version? How do you do a bingo
because you had your
version?
pulse on just the Snyder Cut fandom, the Ayercut fandom, which is kind of one and the same thing. What do you see going on, David?
It's gone into complete madness. Well, it's not madness because the fans are reacting pretty well to it. It just seems
What?
to
No,
be
they're not.
Certain Twitter.
Wait, what do you say?
accounts,
The fans are acting good.
Are just completely misinterpreting what is going on, or they've just gone completely insane. I really don't understand what the hell they're doing. They're on drugs.
Well, actually, I'm sorry, David. I want you to finish.
Yeah.
Man, they're getting a lot of super chats over in the Sil Nation.
I'm starting to get used to this, David. There are certain
I asked them to,
of
Blue
this
Jay.
fandom
He
or
said
whatever
not
it is
sure.
at this
Maybe
point.
tonight we'll
React
see.
this way,
I don't want to promise nothing.
It's the same thing every time now. It's
I told him to do it right now.
Looking for the boogeyman.
Like, I got to eat dinner. I got a life, man.
You do?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
news to me.
It's just it's getting ridiculous now.
Ghostbusters.
And your average fan's starting to notice as well. People are like, "What?"
Yeah. Well, I've got a chance to network like with just different like journalists and people like that are connected to different outlets.
Yeah.
And they message me all the time. They're like, "Sil, what's up with
Yeah,
this
look, DL's
fandom?"
here.
Like, what? They'll show me different tweets. They're like,
Oh,
they're
thank
like,
you,
"Well,
that
everyone's
boy.
not like this," but
22,
they're like,
$4.99
"What? Like, what
super
is this
sticker. I
group
really
in
appreciate
the fandom?"
that,
I'm
boy.
like,
Thank you
like,
for the support. of the
Thank you,
show.
sir.
What's
up,
It's
DL?
embarrassing.
One day,
It's
embarrassing. Like, one day,
it is embarrassing because
5 years.
people think that we're
MME Nation representing.
We're thinking the
Yeah.
same way.
Nation.
Yeah,
Not
Team
at all.
MME,
Every single
baby.
time, I'm
Yeah.
just baffled by the stupidity. Really.
Now, what the heck is going on?
I don't know. We're reacting to this because Max wanted to.
Jeff Johns, James Gunn.
Well,
James
this is
Gunn.
DL.
I wonder who'll be next. You know
Still,
what I mean?
and Mikey have been saying there's
this
Ayercut's imminent, and there's going to be an announcement by the end of this year.
Oh, Christmas morning?
I think this is their response stream to the Gunn tweets. I think, which is what Max wanted to watch.
FWBD, right?
Is them-
anything anymore. Now it's FWBD.
Doesn't even make any sense.
The
You know what I mean?
hashtag is literally.
Well, I guess like a lot of just
that's what it is now.
being sarcastic.
I
Like he
mean,
didn't actually say that. Like
Shout out
Brian
to
in the
Charles
chat said
Austin.
this means
People need to
no.
recognize
RJ also said
patterns.
he's nicely telling you it's not going to
We're in
happen.
a cycle.
At least right now.
We-
now.
we-
But did he
broken
actually
from the
say
cycle.
no?
We've
He didn't
broken away
say
from
no.
He didn't say
But
yes
a lot
either.
of- A lot of you
No,
out
that's
there,
true. You're right.
falling into the same patterns. You're in that same swirl going down the toilet
If
bowl.
y'all are expecting an announcement before the end of the year, that's a pipe dream, my friend.
Well, that's where I'm going to keep Sil accountable. He promised.
I find it so
He
funny. There's
promised?
this big account
Oh,
with
he
tons of
promised.
From his
followers
sources.
who just tweeted this out.
Sources
40 minutes
say-
ago, that all The Rock had to do was say a couple of nice things about Zach, put Cavill in the black suit, play the Zimmer theme, and the job was his. He would have had all our backing, regardless of how good or bad
So
the
you-
movie. Instead,
I call BS.
yeah.
BS.
That's just gonna satisfy.
And I feel like
These people are never satisfied.
You know what, guys? I feel like quote tweeting them and putting admin 2, right?
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Well, the other day was
shade towards that
I don't
Ayercut
care if
account.
Zach comes back and or Henry.
Right.
I'm not watching. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it. You know the tweet I'm talking about. Yeah. What?
Justice Zach. Zach.
Are you fucking mad? Seriously.
What you read offside was that ransom note that tweet that you
ransom note.
This and that, and at the end, Zach got to do the original storyboards because they weren't going to accept anything unless they get the original.
Unless they get those original storyboards, and again,
I don't want those original storyboards. I don't want it.
No, I think they're fine with not getting.
That's why I didn't retweet. We're going to go over, like I said, some reasons actually we should be excited about this.
Okay, I want to see. I want to see the reasons. I do. I want to.
Oh wow, Midnight's Edge is in the chat.
Of course,
Midnight's Edge.
Yeah, they're saying, hold up. You guys are right. Be glad they are trying to make things for the fans, not one sector. The DCU is going to be reset, but you're going to get Henry Cavill and Batman back, so it's win-win for everyone. Plus, their technology stuff with the multiverse.
Yeah,
okay, who's Batman?
No, I said Batman, not Ben Affleck. You said Batman.
More Legion of Doom footage post credit. So interesting. I guess Zod, what do you think with this? So Ayercut, because I have a theory, and I'm gonna talk about it later.
Oh, theories.
I see as clear as day how this film is gonna come out, like after today. I really do.
Oh, really?
But
okay. I want to hear
turn
this.
it up. I want to see.
What do you think? Like, what do you think releasing Ayercut could accomplish? Just with this new regime, just in your opinion.
It's gonna give more goodwill to
I
the
did
literate
say if
faction
James Gunn
of the
greenlights
DC
it, that would
fan
bring a
base.
lot of people
We
together.
can't help the illiterate side because the illiterate side can't be bothered to pay attention to anything.
Didn't you remember I said that?
Headlines and
RJ,
misinterpreting
if James
tweets.
Gunn's actually
So
the
at
one
the
that
end of the
greenlights it, it
day,
would be an
it's all
amazing thing.
just BS,
it would be cool for
and
that,
shout out
absolutely.
to Midnight's Edge After Dark in the chat, Tom. What's up, brother? Honestly, it really is pretty crazy to me because they're never going to understand. And like you said earlier, Sil, to them, it's all about those original storyboards. That's all that matters. As far as releasing the Ayercut goes, some of them are just interested in releasing fan edits and doing fake countdowns. I don't know what to say. It's ridiculous to me.
One thing I'm convinced after today, I'm convinced even if they would announce the Ayercut today, you're gonna have some people because and I'll say it like this: when the Ayercut is announced, okay,
yeah,
it will
which it will be.
You're gonna have some of these the same group.
Well,
say,
remember,
I gotta announce Zach, or
not
I'm not even gonna watch the Ayercut.
Sources
That's how crazy this is going.
People
to
did see it recently. That's the
shit like that is already happening. It's already here. It's on our doorstep. That is definitely going to happen from some people.
Patterns, right?
Yeah.
Talk about patterns, like we always quote Charles Austin with that. Like,
yeah.
I'm looking at the patterns of this fandom. Like today, just really made it clear, right? What we're dealing with. And Tom in the chat, he was like, "Let's see, DC's going to reset. You're going to have Cavill, Batman, so it's a win-win. Where they're going to expand. Like the past still happened. Tom, Tom knows what I'm talking about. The past still happened. Now going forward, yes, the story's changed. I think
obviously you've been saying this. You've been saying this for over a year.
Tom is correct. The fact that yes, a reset is coming in the Flash. The Flash film is resetting things.
Changes are not a bad thing. Changes are good, and it allows. All it does is it gives a bigger sandbox for the DCU. We're getting more.
They shit on the Suicide Squad so much, and Peacemaker.
Said the story changed.
Oh, they still do.
But it's F. Zach.
What is their problem?
Right.
It doesn't matter what Zach says.
It doesn't matter what Zach says anymore.
He made that clear when he released the storyboards. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to tell people that. It's actually getting irritating now. Just go back and watch the clips when he released the story. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Irritating questions, yeah.
So, for God's sake, man, get a grip.
But we got Alien here, and then we're gonna go through some specifics reasons y'all should actually be positive today.
Look at Brian Hall.
Brian's like living watching it.
Angry. This is the biggest day in Ayercut history. Actually happened today.
David
and
Ayer
everyone's
tweeted,
mad.
and James Gunn tweeted about it.
Unreal.
I'm upset that
Zach
Zach didn't tweet nothing about it.
WBD will be.
I was surprised Zach didn't talk about it at all. Actually,
Ayer retweeted with Zach
and release Ayercut. So,
but what does he have to do with
Marcus? Do you
it's
feel,
supporting a fellow content creator. They were in the same boat.
Okay, that will do nothing.
But do you feel fan base?
Oh wow,
Tom
United said
they
people really
denied
let
us
Snyder
today.
go.
Just in general,
Oh, he
we'll
said
get
that
to
in the
specifics,
chat?
but just
Yeah,
in
he
general,
said in the
Marcus, that was
chat.
the
He
answer.
said people really need to let Snyder go.
Yeah, I don't think the fan base was today
I'm
by
kind of
Gunn.
agreeing. As much
No,
as I
he
like
acknowledged
Snyder's
the
movies,
fans.
we
He acknowledged.
need to move
He even had his 2 campaigns, right? To save the legends and some.
Just real quick, just so you can see that right there. I mean, listen, even Tom said it. So
I think you made.
Legends of Tomorrow fans should be happy.
Yeah.
I think you made that
listen,
up.
congratulations to that small faction of the Snyder fan base. You just made the Snyder fan base look toxic. You just made us look toxic. Out of all the DC fans, we're the most toxic ones now because of your dumbasses.
And I believe VKT.
Seriously.
I believe he really saw this. That's ridiculous.
Look at that.
No, but that doesn't make sense because they didn't like. They
I
didn't
saw a
like
tweet
Black
that said
Adam,
Hamada's
right?
during
But
their-
Black Adam was made under Hamada, wasn't it? They didn't like that movie.
People, do you see now how crazy these people are? Look at the stuff they're putting
How are
out
you
there.
already saying that
It
he's
makes
better
no
when
sense. They
the new
want
regime
you
hasn't
to
even
keep
made a
going
new
around
movie
in
yet?
that circle,
The way they've
chasing
been
your own
handling
goddamn
things
tail.
so far. The
Okay.
way
Oh, my tail! It's Hamada, it's John,
Until they
it's Jeff,
actually
it's
put out
Josh, it's
movies,
this.
then we can
Stop.
judge.
Stop.
So this is what we're
the
dealing with.
top brass is communicating with the fandom. They're communicating with us.
Yeah, that's better.
They're listening to us.
Even before we get to, because obviously it all comes down to communication from the heads of DC, right? That's all we wanted as DC fans who enjoy Zach's stuff, who enjoy Henry Cavill, etc. Right? So we're gonna get to that. But I wake up this morning. First, I'll shout out to Geek Gossip.
Are you actually going to get to
Oh,
your
really?
shit?
No, that's my buddy's Mike.
He waits for the super chats to come in.
Is killing it as far as in geek
that's
sites
messed up, Max.
worldwide.
Why'd you say
No,
that?
I mean that's a
I got
tactic.
collab with
It's
them,
per-
and sometimes I talk
you
with
wait
the
to
staff,
get to the
right?
juicy stuff.
I woke
People will
up
pay
to
you
messages
first.
this
Yeah.
morning. It's probably like 9 o'clock in the morning. I try to sleep in a little bit on Sunday. And then they showed me the screenshot of David Ayer, and actually I'll show you this. I got like 1,000 messages of this, right?
Yeah.
So I wake up after a trending event. We got over 200K tweets, David. Is that how far the Ayercut tweets
Over
got?
250.
Yeah.
Over 250K. Released the Ayercut.
$250,000.
David Ayer. And actually, even before we get,
Thank you,
before we
Savage
get to
Pat.
the tweet, let's talk about yesterday just a little bit. All y'all.
Well, listen, you have to put that in perspective,
Only a quarter?
During
Yeah,
the
like a quarter
the
million.
whole, these different countdowns of different things. We got a new clip of the Ayercut. David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the goat.
The actual clip, the new footage.
Yeah. I see it.
I thought that was a
This is
high
funny,
point.
Anthony.
Yeah.
This is like a kid waiting
for
for
the
his dad to
trending
come
event
back.
yesterday.
He ain't coming
That
back.
was a great moment.
Wait,
David.
Man,
wait.
he ain't coming. Your
So,
dad left.
Absolutely
That
amazing.
was that Arkham scene, right?
They got
Yeah,
a
it's
divorce.
absolutely amazing.
That's actually a
It
pretty
blew
good
up
analogy,
on,
Anthony.
Twitter.
So wait, they're
and
talking about the
Facebook.
scene with
Encouraged
Killer
more
Croc
people
throwing up
to
a
go
goat.
on Twitter.
No,
and
no,
hashtag
it was a
Luke
scene where
Snyder
it was
Cut.
like Joker's
the leak
goons
is-
breaking
the
into the
leak
asylum
of
and
it,
shooting it up
and
at
then
the
the
cops.
video
It's a brand new
itself.
scene that we
It
never
doesn't
saw
matter
before.
about the
Oh.
leak. That was once it's done, it's done. Once it's out there, you can't stop that.
Jam
you can't stop that
Degrassi.
ball rolling. I'm
The
afraid.
air hashtag has
And,
to be
and
the
it
final
helps,
grip. I don't really
even
know
the
where
leak
you can go from
doesn't
here.
matter
Hopefully a
what
brick
way you
wall,
look at it.
120 miles per hour.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
People
that
got
whole
excited about it.
event,
I get your
I
point
thought it was
though.
really
Damn.
cool.
Yeah,
now,
there's
I
a lot
saw
of substance to that claim, the
footage.
Fez man.
I heard it was put up and then taken down. I saw
Leto.
it through the Cut Ayer account, and
Yeah.
David, you as well shared it. So I saw both of your accounts. I was like, "Oh, this is cool, right?"
Yeah.
And so what I did, and again, this is just saying just the steps I took because I didn't know if it was some controversy how it leaked out or whatever. So I actually reached out to the person that saw the Ayercut, right? just in general. And I was like, yo, do you think Ayer has a problem with this footage out? Because I won't retweet it if it's a problem, right? Now, I didn't really get an answer back, so I was like, well, I'm just going to retweet this, right? Like, just let's go. At least Ayercut. You know? So I didn't see no problem with that out there, that footage, right?
It was already out there anyway. It was going around. So
I mean, it depends. It depends what it depends.
Well,
what
Brian, but Gunn said it's a majority were positive.
There was another dude out there that was.
I think what Brian's saying is that he doesn't want these guys to win.
That's where we are.
That was weird. In the middle of
that
a
was
trend
just
event.
weird.
That was kind of weird.
Listen, if you want to gatekeep, right? They'd be like, oh no, you guys saved David's career.
David's career's on the line.
Come on, man. Cut the bullshit, man. Cut the bullshit. Who do you think gave him that footage?
Like George said, Jorge said,
the intention was to have it out there at some point. Maybe they released it too early
because he didn't see the Ayercut. He doesn't know.
Well, he didn't see the Ayercut.
How is that not seeing the Ayercut? They both. Oh, I hate that
Too
argument.
busy being a dickhead on Twitter.
But he's the one.
Come on, we have
He's
70 people watching and only 24 likes. Come on.
Well, I spoke.
Yeah, because we got to listen to these guys.
Hey, you know what? Rossi, that would be fine with me.
Oh, I mean the bootleg circuit at conventions.
Yeah, if I could buy a bootleg and I could get the whole movie,
Fuck you, man! How dare you! You ruined David's career.
What?
I hate you.
I want to hear.
Yeah, I know.
All this gatekeeping.
I spoke to people that was on the receiving end of that, and they was just laughing about how stupid it was. Really.
Yeah. Then you got weirdos.
Where's Ski Walker?
From different parts of the fandom.
I don't know.
Catch some clout.
Isn't this the cool table? I don't.
What you doing here, man?
The cool table's only some of the cool tables needed. Okay.
Yeah, as far as for yesterday, because all y'all raised a good point about how it kind of turned. Like, it seemed like a positive day with the new footage.
Yeah.
And then they started this countdown for like a fan edit. And I'm just.
What?
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna give my
fan edit.
Fan.
Like,
the air.
when they was like, because I know people like on all different sides, and hey, feelings are hurt, whatever. But it's all good. They were counting down, saying, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? We about to."
He keeps his Keurig on constantly.
Right?
Look at that. It's ready to go.
This has been a good
Coffee
day.
talk.
New footage.
Espresso.
Oh, that's what that is.
At that time, it was approaching 200K hashtags, right? And it was like, countdown 10, 9, 8, and it seemed like it took like a half hour to count down from 10 to 1. Then we get
what
to
you
1.
do about nothing.
And it said, yo, wait 60 more seconds. And I was a little lost because leading up to this half hour of countdown, I was like, yo, they're hyping. Maybe we get another like a Batfleck scene or something. Like, I'm like, it's about to go down. Right?
You give him too much credit.
I was ready to go live, bro. I was like, no. But you got to a fan edit, and I was like, okay. I didn't feel we really needed that during a training event. They could have just dropped it and said, yo, ode to Ayer, keep hashtagging, y'all. They just made it like into some kind of event. So how did you take it? Again, that's just my personal.
It almost, to me, just felt like.
Does anyone have any clue what they're talking about?
It was
this is a bunch of word salad.
Yeah, I'm lost now, to be honest, man.
He was expecting them to release something more.
Has a reputation for doing
with the last night's event.
I'm still surprised none of the actors tweeted anything.
I think he did a good job on the clip. I think it was a nice, well edited clip, but I just
didn't look
feel
edited
like
at all. The
in the
Joker
middle of a
one?
trending event, it was a bit weird because
you're talking about.
The only thing people care about during a trending
Kimmelberg.
event is the actual Ayercut.
The real deal.
They weren't looking for a fan. That would be like
some fans decided to get some attention from themselves.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, or on the day we did that big trending
We have
event
a
for
fan
Zack
edit.
Snyder's Justice League,
Oh,
they
the
released
movie?
No, some fans.
Chris
some fans.
Dawson's
Yeah,
fan
the black
edit
suit edition, right?
of Justice League, the black suit edition. Now don't get me wrong. I mean, everybody wanted to see the black suit edition.
Yeah.
But when the real Snyder cut comes out, it's like you really are not that interested in a fan edit. So I kind of looked at it like this.
It becomes obsolete.
I didn't take it. I didn't take it as a personal affront. Again, I think Chris is a good editor.
I don't know
whatever,
how much I
but
want to
I'm
watch
with you
this,
on
but I
that
just
still,
wanted to
that
get to the
maybe
point where he
I
said
just dropped it. Like
he's
going to
say
ode
how
to air,
it's going to come out now.
later.
Donna
It's-
Kusterman, so
I
we're
mean,
gonna
How
put
do
the
you
release
know
of the
like
cut.
that. I mean,
I'm still waiting for someone to come on.
A little bit.
I don't even know
contentious.
if
You got
they're against it or if they are
250,000
for it. I'm very
dedicated to the
confused.
Ayercut. Just say it. I mean,
And that's the word for this whole thing.
Well,
Very
people was asking me to
confused
take
and
it down,
annoying.
and I was like, no, unless
Yeah,
David
that's how
Ayer
I'm feeling right now.
we all played the clip. We all played the clip.
Yeah,
It's like, hey,
unless someone comes and says to me, take it down, that's involved with it, then no, it's leaked.
Admin 2 comes out and tells everybody to take it down. You're
Oh.
ruining David Ayer's life. Listen, dude. You're just salty because you didn't see the Ayercut. Nobody cares about you, and you probably shouldn't be associated with that account. Just saying, because how do you tell people to be
Eddie's the real host.
Don't mix your words up.
and then tell somebody to F off in the middle of a trending day? How do you do that? What are you doing?
There was a lot of weird moves.
They got to do their prologue first. They got to do their preamble before they bring people on. I guess.
We know Admin too. We know it's silly. We know that guy.
And then, ironically, James Gunn actually put
It's all preset. Who the fuck is
what
gonna
we've
go on
been
a panel with
asking
4
for
people who agree with
positive
each
for
other?
the
I don't
most
know.
part.
That's
And the first thing I thought of was the fuck you instead.
There's no moderator either.
Now, real quick,
moderator?
in the chat,
Who's
I
the
know
moderator?
That's what I'm saying. There's no moderator.
I don't even know what's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
That's self-sabotage if you try to join that panel.
I wouldn't
You know,
debate.
Tom's a good
I
dude.
would
I
want to debate
respect
them, but I don't
Tom
even know what they're talking about at this
Right,
point.
It's cool.
But as far as what is Snyderverse and stuff like that, like Tom has his own, interpretation of that.
Is there even like a link in the
I'll be
chat
happy
to go
over
on the
Tom's channel
stream?
and fight more about that, right? That's
Not small
as
enough.
far as what me and Mikey have been reporting is, well, really, it's Mikey's report that.
There we go again.
That's not the old story.
It's Mikey's report, not mine.
Whatever people. So that's the report, and that's what it is. Right?
Drop the
no
blame
one
on someone
gets
else.
All,
Get to the point, bro. I want to hear how you say it's going to come out.
You've been going on for 30 minutes. Get to the point.
Too, and I guess Admin 2 went at them as well. Did y'all see the stream he's talking about, or?
No, their stream
Yeah,
was too early in the morning for me. I was asleep when that stream was going on.
I was on that stream, but no one contacted me. A few people said delete it, but no one actually directly contacted me, so I didn't delete it.
It was nothing to it. Like I said, I asked the person that I know knows Ayer, and
there's definitely toxic anti.
So
it's fine.
So Alien says that you're
Snyder
more beans
haters.
with honey, not vinegar, but that toxic fan base.
I'm just kidding, Kitty.
Could be anti-Snyder haters. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a very weird movement. So yesterday, just to kind of cap off yesterday, because I want to get more into today.
Jesus
you had this
Christ.
amazing event. You had a new footage.
Still got 4,000 subscribers.
About some people and some admin
big time
situations, right?
I'm fucking mad.
I'm thinking
this is what Campy does. He drags it out to get to the point.
Well, at least he gets to the point faster than this dude.
How did we feel, Marcus? If you want to just say some words on that, I thought it went over pretty well overall before today.
I got it.
Most besides that weirdo admin 2,
if possible.
most of the interactions I saw yesterday.
Didn't you start this stream? You got to
No, it was
like
Max.
really
That was just a guess. That was
doing
it says RJ to the max. I'm like,
the hard work.
I don't know.
Getting the word out.
Okay.
You can eat. Come back. I don't know if we're still be alive or not, but
that's success.
Let's hold the fort.
That's
see
a
all the
24-hour period.
Hard.
Great.
Okay.
Congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, congratulations, everybody on Twitter that got involved and on Facebook. When that I dropped the clip and I'd been buzzing everyone up. I warned everyone in the days leading up to it. Remember to set your reminders. Go on Twitter. You got to be in it to win it. And everyone was buzzing about it. And that's how that's how. And I'll be brutally honest. I'll be brutally honest. It's just more proof that this is not about the fans for these Twitter accounts. This is not about the fans coming together and doing something positive together, united. as they say. It's about taking all of the glory for themselves.
Yeah.
And that is it. That's the brutal honest truth.
People didn't realize
it's been exposed. That's what's happening.
That's a great point, David. Because if people didn't realize just how off this fandom is, yesterday and especially today should really drive it home.
Oh wow, he's calling out fan
What's going on, right? So successful day yesterday in David Ayer's honor. David Ayer wakes up first thing in the morning and tweets this.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it's Eastern Standard Time, so this is 7:59 a.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time. David Ayer.
What glory, Brian?
Ayer may be a West Coaster, so this probably was like 5 o'clock in the morning for him, right? He tweets this out.
I got 15 minutes. So
how significant is this? How long have we been fighting for the Ayercut, y'all?
Well, yeah, he tweeted it. What was he not going to tweet it? He was part of the trending event.
Hasn't he retweeted this before? Is this the
yeah,
first
I
time
think
he's
yes,
done it?
yes. No, I'm pretty sure he's tweeted this before.
So what makes this different than any other time?
I was in awe, and I was super excited. And again, this just reinforced all the positivity from yesterday. I mean, for David Ayer himself to literally...
He was part of the trending event. He organized with Admin 1 and 2.
What more evidence do you need of that eminence that we've been talking about all the time?
How does this make it more eminent than it was
David Ayer's not going to tweet that out if there's not something to it.
He organized the trending event. What?
Shout out to Steven.
Wait, you came back? What the hell?
Yeah, I have 15 minutes.
Appreciate
Oh, he's talking about us.
I don't know if people realize that.
Shout out to all the freaking... We're not haters.
My sources be like, oh, we're going to hit him with another one.
Me and Todd was talking about this the other day. It's just been the same thing. The more shit you talk, the better it is.
That's right. That's what people want to hear. That's what people want.
I don't even know whose side you're on right now.
Max just wants to cover movie news. This is relevant. So.
No, these are the people that consistently says there's an Ayercut announcement. That's why I'm covering it.
They don't even act like they want it to come out.
David Ayer, this is all I needed to see today was David Ayer tweeting out again. Zai, we've been fighting for this 2017, right?
Since we've been, it really came about in the middle of the. It came about. Right?
It's listen. It's nice that he released a tweet. But it's totally expected. The more significant thing is that he's been showing people the cut. That's more significant.
To me, I feel like David Ayer tweeting that is telling everybody all they need to know. James Gunn can say anything. You can misinterpret James Gunn's words all you want. But when David Ayer actually tweets out, release the Ayercut, that tells you something.
Does it?
No, it doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he's smoking with that comment.
Comments in the chat. Explain to me how David.
Azad might be included in my next project.
I literally will hear you
out,
out.
Everyone.
I want to know.
I'm just kidding. He knows. Zod knows I make content. He's like, okay.
Before the first football game was over to this morning,
that tweet is just him again throwing his hat in the ring to get
supporting his movement under his name.
Yeah. Please tell me how logically this means something.
We're fighting.
It's more significant than anything else.
We're fighting and listening to people like Mercury. That piece of trash. I think 9/11 was funny.
All right.
Stop listening to garbage motherfuckers like that.
I know Neo Sevens. He used to watch my channel.
What's Mercury doing?
I don't know who that is.
He went after Jeffrey Wright. More clout. Where else can I get clout? Fuck this guy.
All right.
I mean, shit. He's using the fandom for clout.
Yes.
Stop listening to garbage people like that.
Oh wow.
That's all they want. They want to steer the fandom like sheep.
Control the
in the
narrative.
mirror, you're sheep. You want to control the narrative.
If I knew who
Mercury was, we gotta be angry about.
The narrative that is now decided by the fans, not some.
I'm calling you out, Mercury. You're a piece of shit.
Not some random.
Oh my god!
God damn.
Mercury, RT Snyder Cut, all these assholes.
Whoa.
Fuck them.
Oh,
I take shit
I know
back.
that person.
So did they? So Marcus, did
I gotta
did
reach out to
Mercury- 'cause
Marcus.
I didn't see this, and I'll definitely comment on it.
Damn.
I'm blocked from that asshole, but I saw a
did-
screenshot. See, I told you. I told when Gunn made his little.
It's a good thing Ghetto switched up.
As far as
Fuck him.
Ayer,
Right?
I
Fuck him.
understand. Well, first of all, a lot of people
They don't
didn't
like Gerald anymore either, though.
I see.
Yeah,
I understand.
it's like I kind of put him in the same category
still
as
like,
that
wait,
Geralt
wait,
the
hold on.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's like, hold up.
No, he's worse. He's worse. I think
wait,
Mercury is
wait.
fucking worse. I think he's a real toxic piece of shit. Because I remember he tweeted something.
So like,
Remember
wait,
before they used to
what?
get
Me.
mad- Wait, hold on.
I remember he tweeted some
before they
shit
used to get mad at us
a
for calling
couple
those
years
guys
back
toxic,
about
and now
9/11
they agree
on
with us?
9/11,
Remember that?
using Man of Steel footage with buildings coming down all, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And then he deleted it. People give him some stuff about that.
I'm just saying,
And
it's
then
so
he was
funny. the
kind of
things that
pretending
used to
like,
show us
I didn't know, I don't know.
They agree with now.
And then
It's
this
funny.
past 9/11, he does something similar again. Fuck that guy. I'm from New York. I work across the street from the Trade Center.
It's not a light matter, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not a light matter.
With geek stuff, you know, if that's what he was doing. I don't know what.
No, he was being a piece of shit. That was it. He was being a piece of shit. And I don't follow behind pieces of shit like that.
But yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
So with that, because, again,
That sounds pretty bad.
I literally.
That sounds pretty bad.
Wait,
He's funny
how
sometimes. I
is
swear.
David Ayer tweeting? How is that not a significant thing?
Oh my God! Get to the point.
They're all about the tweet. They're all about that tweet.
Like, oh,
It's going to happen regardless if it's happening or not.
I mean, we'll talk about Gunn in a moment. I think Gunn made it very clear what he's about to do.
Okay, this is what I want to get to. God, then we'll end the stream.
I think of Chiefs fans, but as far as Ayer, I really don't see anybody. Are we just supposed to pretend Ayer didn't tweet? Is this why we're mad?
Well, it was actually Marcus. It was
I
actually
was so happy when I saw that tweet.
It's actually Marcus that showed me the tweet, and I had to double check because you know something.
Again, how does that one tweet?
If
they would have said that, oh, we show people the cut or one more tweet, it just doesn't mean anything more than anyone else tweeted.
It's the
equivalent.
Yeah,
the notification.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I had to double check. I was like, wait, this is real.
He's tweeted this before.
Oh wow, another member's calling out Sil.
Gal Gadot tweeted, "Release the Snyder Cut." It said,
Yeah.
it's the equivalent. It's the
Right
same
here.
kind of deal. Oh,
could you not be happy?
Benny, calm down, bro.
So let's get this questionnaire. So as far as he's saying, Gunn is saying no. Because we wouldn't read exactly what Gunn said.
When did Gunn
That's why I
say
said
no?
That's why I said at the beginning.
Gunn said no?
He's being
There's
sarcastic
actually a
to
tweet
his
out
own
there where Gunn
supporters.
said
Like,
he supports the Ayercut.
What?
no, he didn't say that. He said, "I hear you." He said, "I hear you."
Where is
hear
this
you,
coming from?
but-
He said he supported.
He said, "I hear you or listening." But
Where? I've not seen any of it.
Benny,
Somebody
Trust me,
said,
bro.
I'm a traitor. What?
Okay, Benny.
he's
I
trolling.
want Benny to say the chat again. We're starting with Ayer. We're starting with Ayer. How is that not a significant thing? That
CJH gave them a super chat.
Oh God!
Is this what we're saying?
CJH.
What are you
Super
doing,
chat
sir?
from here.
What are you doing, sir?
The CJH somewhere for just inspiring development. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the
Because
support.
everyone's jumping at Gunn, because this is the problem.
Can't wait for Justice League 5.
You jump into the negative.
CJH, clip this. I know you're going to clip this out.
That was
now.
awesome.
Natural space.
Really ignoring the
Now,
direction
CJH, how
of the
about
Ayer
super
cut.
chatting on my channel instead?
Tweeting
Though?
out,
You know,
release the
I'm
Ayer
just
cut.
kidding.
The man
Because you got a
himself.
problem with James Gunn? Like,
David Ayer is
what
not
are we
running DC
doing
Studios. James
Justice
Gunn is.
Ayer. No. So Harrison said, but Ayer tweeted that last year or the year before. Has
Yes,
Ayer-
exactly.
Yes,
Ayer cut
thank
before?
you. Yes, he has.
He has.
Yeah,
he's
in the
done it
past.
before.
In the past.
In the
yeah.
past.
Yes.
A while ago.
Multiple times.
A
So he
while
decides
ago.
to do this at the trending event. And
Because it's a trending
Yeah.
event. Yeah.
Because it's a trending event.
After 250,000 tweets, he tweets it in the morning. What the hell?
I just want a good
This
reason.
isn't a drama stream.
If
Criticism isn't drama, Jay. We're allowed to criticize.
Benny followed up there, Sil. You can post Benny's.
Remember to smash the like button. Let's get 69 likes. We have
This is
69
true, though.
likes.
Whose words mean more? David Ayer,
David Ayer or the head of DC Films? Now we're going to talk about the
head
DC
of DC
Film or
Films.
DC Studios co-head
James
in
Gunn.
a moment.
Not David Ayer.
I'm asking directly. You're saying David Ayer's tweeting mean nothing.
No, no one said that.
No, it doesn't mean everything.
This
though.
is straw man.
That's
Yeah,
what
it
we're
doesn't
saying.
mean
I just wanna-
everything.
I just want to stand on the ground and
No,
we can
this is a
explain
straw
it.
man.
I'm not
argument.
understanding.
No one
it
said
yet.
it means
I'm not
nothing.
understanding what
It
they're
doesn't
going
mean
on
that
about
it's
yet.
something like you're saying.
Yeah,
And it's okay.
doesn't make any
Okay, if
sense.
that's how you feel. Yeah, we were going to talk about what really happened. But if that's what
No,
people
they
are
read
saying,
it. They read it, but it's really
ignore
quickly,
David
though.
Ayer. So I'll ask this: those who really feel that Ayer's tweet meant nothing, do you think Ayer had no clearance to hashtag this with this event, or
no?
Did he have clearance the last few times he did it?
Yeah, did he have to get clearance the last 2 times?
No.
Or release a clip.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like
It wouldn't be the first time, Sil. Remember that
I'm just
time
saying.
remember that
You
time
think this
David
fork-
Ayer tweeted and said something about a knife being put in his back? I mean,
Sir, you get to this fork in the road, like you go that way on the fork, you got to keep going down this road now. You see, so
I'm
Ayer
losing
meant
brain
nothing.
cells right now.
That's what we're saying, and he set up the fandom, I guess, to get shot down.
No, now you're doing all these straw man arguments.
No,
He's using straw man arguments like making
God
damn.
no. That's kind of gaslighting your own audience there for a second.
Ayer betrayed Ayer.
Lord,
Ayer betrayed us and himself.
That's not
what these are all straw men using sarcasm and
himself
straw
in the back.
man to create
It's
scenarios.
reverse.
Let me pause.
You gaslighting motherfucker.
He's using all these straw man arguments and using sarcasm to suggest. So he's just setting us up for failure. So
Well,
this
it's
means
like-
nothing.
it's trying to, like,
No
be
one
very
said that.
dismissive.
No one
Yeah.
said these arguments. He's using false arguments to dismiss actual criticism and gaslighting. So that is what he's doing right now. No one says it means nothing. You're the one saying it means something. That's the criticism. And the person in his own chat said, didn't he hashtag the Ayercut before?
Multiple
Well,
times. Last year, the year before.
So it's not as significant as you are proposing to everyone else. And that's why your own audience is calling bullshit on you. Right?
No, I agree.
Kavari wants to know if you're back on MME, Eddie.
He said you've been resurrected.
No.
from the
Nope.
dead.
Okay.
Part-time.
It's a special one-time appearance.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a part-timer. He's
Right.
like he's like an independent contractor.
Every time
He's bringing it in.
James Gunn, no, I'm asking you about Ayer.
Yeah,
that's what I'm asking.
So many times they take our W's and they turn them into L's. That's what they do.
Again,
the ones doing this to you.
Well, this is also
Your
again, the whole-
W's?
Look at
That
them.
it's the W's.
They're
Ayer,
smiling at
It's
you.
a humanization
You're chasing
thing,
your
too. It's like,
tail.
if you don't agree with us, you're a beta.
Stop listening to these
frustrated. All right, friends are just frustrated because we haven't eaten any concrete.
Become a
news.
member.
We're fans
You'll have
too.
concrete.
What?
news.
Come on, member.
Oh, Zod.
Trending
Oh.
Ayer
That made
account
me, my
and
chest
do
hurts
what
from that,
James Gunn
Zod.
said.
Become a member.
We're fans too. I'm not looking through any
RJ,
special
you were a member.
reports.
Did you have concrete stuff being a member?
You know, we're looking at
I wouldn't
literally at what we
describe
said.
Scoops as concrete.
So I understand people are
George is
frustrated,
asking.
but
Scoops
that
behind
means
Everyone's
you're
asking
ignoring-
for Eddie back.
You're literally ignoring what
Who's
actually
Eddie
happened.
back?
Mr.
I only know
J,
Eddie Diaz.
I blame they and someone. Let's get to it. Since we're not getting the actual reasoning.
They
that
gave
they're
you
upset
reasoning.
that they're
What?
thinking Ayer
No
steered
one's
us
got an
wrong.
answer because it don't make no fucking sense.
It's just this is what happens. Like, because people want to say,
Become a member here
I
where we're
saw this
objective,
and,
where we don't kiss scoopers or
they want to have all
industry's
these
ass.
excuses, but then when it's time for evidence,
We don't
you
kiss
know,
anyone. We
it's
kick
kinda
ass. We
scattered,
don't kiss
right?
ass over
So,
here.
Black Wolf. it's better-
Hashtag it.
I'm
Oh,
trying to-
Nicotina wants to get
Come
back
on, come
too?
on, come on,
That's a
come on now.
surprise.
I
Hashtag
just wanted
Eddie back.
reasons. You got JP Air Sweet means he wants.
Oh,
to
there's
cut out.
someone super chatted. They're
I
mad
guess he has to-
watching them.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest.
Again,
JP
blame Max.
JP is not happy about
Max
James Gunn at all.
idea.
But
Yeah.
that's the most.
This is my idea.
Logical.
I had to drag RJ onto the
explanation.
stream.
That's
Now,
actually
but
very
I know
true.
he doesn't like this James Gunn situation, but that's literally, just in general, David. That's pretty much what Ayer's street meant, right? That
And
he
he
wants to
saved
cut out.
WWE.
He's with the fans, so it sounds like there's hope for the Ayercut, David. Or what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Well, he would be tweeting it.
I
Otherwise,
know he
would
did.
Eminent.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing is
And
imminent.
straight after the
I
trending
knew you
event.
would, CGH.
And Snyder Queen said the last time he
Oh,
posted, released the Ayercut was in August 2021.
Yeah.
And
So
that was
that's
the only
that
time.
must have been
Shout out
another
to
event.
Snyder Queen.
Yeah, he said it
Oh
multiple
yeah, that
years.
was after they announced the Snyder Cut, and then they had a trending event.
Yeah.
When the Snyder Cut came
No,
out,
he's not.
and then they had a trending event
Yeah.
after that. So.
And David Ayer and Jared Leto have both made it clear that they was really annoyed
Alright.
about.
I actually have to
what
get going
happened.
for real now, guys. But
And,
much
so,
love.
do you know what I mean?
I know,
They
I'm
mean
I'm about to
business.
leave too because
David
I'm
Ayer
sick
means
of this.
business.
Much love, guys.
Jared Leto. Do you know
I'm
what I mean?
sick of
Jared
it.
Leto came out and said,
I don't even know what to talk
all
about
the
anymore.
Snyder-
Annoying.
You know what's a bigger person than Jared Leto saying?
I want to hear what they say
Release the Ayercut?
about how
Oh,
it's
no,
going to
some
release
random-
because he's
Yeah,
so
definitely.
young.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, listen, so now David Ayer, this is a desperation now. You see the leaps of logic that we deal with? Based off of what? That's also a desperate Hail Mary. Interesting. Okay. We're down that fork in the road.
Desperate
You gotta
Hail
keep going
Mary
down that road, don't
is Ayer's tweet.
It's not making sense no more, is it? Taladia, or Telly, as I call him. We
I'm a
have
beta.
Betas here now reacting to us. Please leave a like on the stream. Yeah, please smash that like.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to them betas, man. Thanks for them views, son.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Let's see you in that chat.
People that know this channel.
Why are you liking the Max? What is
I
wrong with
didn't.
you?
I disliked it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I was about to say,
all
what
right,
is
all
No,
wrong?
if it was bad
Don't
news,
you
we'll do it
like
too.
them?
Yeah,
last
what
spring,
what
I
is
was
wrong
telling
with
the
you?
followers the
All right,
Cyberverse
all right.
is dead.
Dislike it.
You know they're talking
And most of
nonsense
them
right
are
now.
still here.
We don't condone bad behavior
That's very
here.
specific. Let's not just go off your feelings. I don't like James Gunn. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about today. I'm doing my own thing. Go ask see, you know what? Shout out to JP because I know.
God,
JP,
stop it.
I know you hate James Gunn. I know. But you're being crazy.
You're like, I feel that hatred. I feel it.
And I appreciate him doing that. So let's talk. Since no one has nothing to say about the actual director of the cut that y'all say y'all want, all right? So he
All right.
didn't fool y'all.
Hold
So
on.
I'm
I gotta put the
fool y'all,
dogs
but
away.
David Ayer didn't fool you, right?
I'll be right back. I gotta hear this, and then we'll be done. We'll be done
Let's talk
after
about
this.
James Gunn.
Okay, all right.
God damn it, dogs.
This is just irritating to watch.
Damn, you really had to pause it though. Oh shit. But,
Pause it, like now we have to wait.
To be honest, in my opinion, when I see this, it's like I really kind of want to believe that David Ayer didn't know that James Gunn was going to tweet that today. And probably when he saw it, he was like, "Oh shit!" Like I didn't know he was gonna, say that we're just gonna move on with the future of the DCU. We're not gonna look back. Because that made me make a video about it too, saying, "Well, I don't know what that means for the Snyderverse campaign and the Ayercut campaign and all these other campaigns." Because Legends was one of them, Batwoman was one of them. So in my head, I'm thinking in my head, it's like, yeah, they're moving forward. They don't care anymore about the past projects. That's why I'm also interpreting that later on. Titans, Doom Patrol, because Stargirl's already gone. Flash is gonna be over. Superman Lois is probably gonna get canceled. So I'm thinking in my head, no, they're definitely gonna keep going forward. They're not gonna look in the past because they want to tell a multi-year story when it comes to the DCU. So it makes sense why they don't want to look back to the past where the DCEU was in shambles. So it makes sense.
I mean, yes, and even if they want to believe that this is gonna come out, do you know who has to approve that? Do you know who? James
And
Gunn
Zaslav.
and David Zaslav.
Saffron, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they would have interest in going back to this cut?
Well, if
at
there's
this
a way
point?
to make money and if it's ready, I see an opportunity, but it's still, how do you market that and how do you make sure to have the focus on the future if you're releasing something from the past?
But didn't Zaslav say he doesn't want those type of streaming movies for like DC and stuff like that on HBO Max anyway?
I don't know.
I mean,
it
but
depends on. It is a good sign that David Ayer has been showing it the last few months to some people supporting the Ayercut on Twitter, been showing the whole film. So
No,
that's
it is
significant. That's significant, but that means that sounds like it's more done than not. But we'll have to see because the focus is the future. And if it interferes with the future, then I don't think it's going to be released. If they could find a way to market it where the audience understands this is not where they're going ahead with the Peacemaker, the new Suicide Squad, then potentially I think it could get released. But
we don't even know if Jared. There's nothing. We don't even know if Jared Leto is going to come back as the Joker. So you don't want to give them mixed signals if they're thinking about something else. We don't even know if Ben Affleck is going to come back.
Honestly, Gunn knows what's happening in the Flash, where the Flash is going to leave us, and where Aquaman's going to leave us. We don't. We haven't seen that context. He probably does. So we just don't know. Let's finally. He's finally getting to the point here. I hope.
Okay, skip to live, because you know he ain't saying that. Skip to live.
Because I'm just saying, I want like a real argument.
Well, he was starting.
He was starting to say nothing.
I don't know what
right.
All right.
It's very nice of Gunn to say the majority of the fandom requests are enthusiastic,
yes,
and respectful.
Yeah.
Without, he's not ignoring that there is a toxic side to this fandom.
Definitely.
And we keep platforming these toxic bastards, and they keep making us look bad.
English is
We gotta stop.
Oh wow! Did you hear that? Man, this Marcus Neo Sevens, I got to reach out to him because he's making a lot of sense. I'm kind of disappointed that it still doesn't react too much. Where Marcus Neo Sevens is saying we platform toxic bastards, and it's making us look bad. And I think Sil and the Cold Table have been guilty of platforming toxic bastards. Even though we don't do guilt by association, a lot of that bullshit, whenever there's a big blowout, it starts with them talking about the old days, the older groups. So I'm very happy he calls that out. But watch Sil's mannerisms here. He doesn't really react to it much, it doesn't look like.
Stop it, bro.
This is tough.
Yeah, stop it. He's taking the high road in that statement right there for me.
This is what I want to say real quick, because again, you were talking about shout out to Prime. We always say, you're putting your feelings before the reality, right? Feels before reels, Benny.
That's what y'all are doing.
It doesn't matter if you like James Gunn or not. On this channel, I've talked very openly. I did not care for James Gunn, the Suicide Squad, or Peacemaker.
Same. I haven't been.
He is not my first choice. Hold on, David. He is not my first choice for anything in DC to direct or write or even produce. But even I can see a comic book geek when I see him. I know Gunn as an exec, that's a whole different role. Now, anyone over a child intellect can understand the difference between an exec and a director. So it actually does not matter if you like him or not. I don't like his films either, bro. But I can read.
I can read.
Oh, talking about platforming toxic. Look who says a super chat. I'm sorry. I will consistently call out the toxic over here. Abu Nas makes the whole fandom look bad with the way he talks about other people in the fandom.
Can be released and restored. Betas is gonna beta.
So this is, I'm not gonna guilt Sil by him sending him a super chat, but this is one of the toxic a-holes. Sorry.
God dang.
Yeah, but I hate James Gunn. What? How does that matter? What this man is saying right here? Shout out to Abu Nas. The reality sucks. I'm living in the fantasy world. The possibility where Ayercut and Snyderverse can be released and restored. Betas is going to beta.
Yo,
this man just said
that's right. Shout out to the president.
Yeah, massive shout out to Abu Nas. Legend.
Massive diss to Abu Nas. You make us all look bad. That's my MME stance.
Who is he representing? What are they talking about? Making who look bad? Making who look bad?
Oh, Snyder fans. Abu Nas. He makes us look bad.
What is he part of the Snyder? Is he part of the fan?
He's part of that and Phantom Menace. Yes.
Okay. I just don't understand. I don't even know half of these people they're talking about.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dio.
It's all right. That's why I stay out of stuff like this. Yeah. But anyway,
this is the first tweet, y'all.
Yeah.
And like people are like, if you didn't get hope from this, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what to tell.
What are
It
you
literally
talking
says
about?
right there on the screen in blue writing, #release the Ayercut. Posted by the
No,
co-head.
he says he saw tweets. That doesn't mean
He just says that it's nice to see the enthusiasm from the fans. He didn't confirm anything.
What he thinks
Right,
is because he used the hashtag that
he's
gonna
used that he supports the hashtag. Just because you comment on the hashtag doesn't mean you're like pushing the hashtag, right?
I think he only used it so it can go get into the algorithm to the people who are
Right.
using it.
This is
Yeah.
using Twitter properly. If you want people
Yeah.
to see it that have used the hashtag, use the hashtag.
Yeah.
Opened up Twitter at the end of the evening, creative weekend, to see many tweets to these hashtags. It doesn't say this is my hashtag. There's a difference there, right?
It's a difference, yes.
Yes, big difference. Context, everyone.
Head of DC. Are you? Oh man, what the hell?
So
So,
we're
you know,
all on the
look-
same page. Go ahead, David. Finish it.
Oh, just saying, none of us here, right? Yeah, we've all made it clear that we don't care for James Gunn or his movies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're not saying that. It's nothing to do with that. It's about the situation that's happening right now that James Gunn is in charge. Things have changed. You know, so I don't know where they're coming from, man. It's just
All right,
insane.
So let's go further. Because so we're all on the same
I
page.
need to.
'cause
I
swear.
I think we did a good job interpreting these tweets, but I want to hear their spin on this for sure.
Oh boy.
If I had a nickel for everyone, if I could grift a nickel for everyone that said,
"Oh, grifter confirmed," use that clip, Eddie. That's a gift to you.
That's the weirdest term I ever heard. Let me
If I
grift
could
the
grift a
nickel.
nickel, if I could grift a nickel, grifter confirmed. Grifter confirmed.
how dare you put legends next to Ayercut? I think we're gonna say he's talking about all the projects.
That'd be a good month for
I
you.
want to hear where they get to the reality where they say the future. We have to focus on the future. I want to see how they spin that.
Yeah, spin that.
Sell if you could grift a nickel for that. I mean, for real, it'd be a good month.
I'll at least have bus fare right now. That's what my goodness. So we're clear. We're going further because I don't want to lose anybody. You know, some of y'all was lost before we even started. But again,
That's paragraph down.
True.
Like you.
So, Zod, so again, we already touched on this with James Gunn saying, you know, most requests, you know, James Gunn took the positive side of this, right?
Yes.
He knows a lot of, or there's a group.
You're talking about me. I said
that
nickel.
guts,
I didn't say the other
that
word.
talks publicly about him, that tags him.
What?
And
I didn't say it.
So pedo stuff, Zod, right?
I said
Yeah,
nickel.
James Gunn knows this,
I said
right?
nickel as
But
well.
he
I didn't
still
say
takes the
anything
high road,
else.
right?
They said nickel. They said
I said
Respect.
nickel, like
Interesting.
the change, not
So,
you know.
Let's go further.
Hey, Benson's. I guess you're
Y'all-
watching
y'all
on
saying we're on
RJ's
the same
channel,
page
not
in the
mine.
chat, so we're gonna go
But if
further
you're
here.
while you're there, if you'd like to
James Gunn
subscribe
says
and
the
become a
new-
member,
let's just
Benson's,
go to the-
I'm live now too.
As the new and first ever CEOs of
Please subscribe to my
Studios,
channel while
Peter
you're
and
at
I think it's important we acknowledge you, the fans, and let you know we hear your different desires. Talking about all those projects, right? People been asking for it, not just Legends and Ayercut. All right, we can
What
read.
about Batgirl?
It says we can
We
hear your
can
different
read.
desires
Hashtag we can read.
for the pathways
That was a
forward
different
for
situation though.
DC. So
Yeah, you hear that? Still Nation needs a hashtag that says they can read.
Hashtag they can read. Just spam that in the chat, everybody.
You know, what about comprehension though? Reading and comprehensions.
Yeah, it's like, can you comprehend what you're reading? That
just reiterating. Now, I tried to throw that last one to you, Zab, but I'm gonna ask you this one here. That with him acknowledging this, I saw more than once. People said this is just like what Ann Cernoff did.
No,
when
it's
she
different.
Shot down.
Ann Cernoff was
No,
saying
it
Zach has
wasn't
a
the
trilogy,
same
Zach.
thing because Ann Sarnoff
It's cul-de-sac.
literally says, Ann literally said in her thing,
cul-de-sac.
we have
Nowhere.
no plans
Different,
to develop
completely
the
different tone.
Ayercut. She
Specifically.
literally is telling you specifically she's not doing that shit. So at no point
This is completely different.
James Gunn telling you that he's not doing it. He's just telling you that he sees what you want.
Did
It's
we
like
get a no
it's
yet,
like saying
Zab?
it's like the words "we hear what you want." We hear what you want.
Mm-hmm.
We
Did
know
we
what
get a
you
no
want.
though? Because
What,
Sarnoff
mine?
told us no.
You don't
right?
choose-
Sarnoff straight up told you in your face, "No, get out of here."
They
Not
hear what
only
they
that,
want, but he still
Sarnoff
said
went
but.
even further and called the fandom toxic. So I mean,
she was kind of right.
James Gunn's not doing that. James Gunn is actually praising the positivity of the majority of the fan base.
Yeah. And he ain't talking about the ones that keep tagging in "fuck James Gunn."
Yes, suck it, natural.
James Gunn seems like a very mature person, actually. As goofy as I think he is, like I'm sure he's
all the grief he's had over the years. You know.
But he's being very mature. So, Marcus, did we get a no yet? I keep saying people.
I don't see a no.
Oh, you see it?
I see more positive reinforcement. I
Yeah.
see importance. We acknowledge you, the fans, and let you know we hear the different desires and pathways moving forward toward DC.
They're
hear us.
spending way too much time on this.
he made
And
it clear-
they're going to skate past the point where it's like our focus is in the future. Yes.
Yeah.
They're way too focused. Listen, I like seeing this too, but it still has high hurdles to get through.
They know what we want.
He
They
made it clear
hear
they're
and
focusing
they
on the
know
future.
what we want. They think it's important that we voice our opinions to them. They hear it. What is there to? I don't understand. Where's the no? Is there a no in there somewhere?
So
no, I don't see it.
I don't agree with the tape, to be
I don't
honest.
see it.
don't either.
Maybe it's in a different language.
Not a yes either,
know.
though. There's
Not
not
a
a no
yes.
or a yes.
There is
I don't
no
have a
yes.
translate button. We'll see. I know what you guys want already. James Gunn literally, like, if I'm ahead of an account like the Batfleck movie, I would be like, "Yo, Gunn literally
Oh,
acknowledge
now they're
my
just pipe driven
campaign.
right now.
Not no F Gunn. That's not what your response should be right now."
Read what this says right there. As the new first ever, I'm letting you guys know. I'm new here, guys. I'm new.
Mm-hmm.
Peter and I.
It's too late to backtrack.
Me and the
all the stuff they said
co-head.
about him.
And then it's important we acknowledge you. We acknowledge you. We're acknowledging you now. We hear you. We know what you want. I'm new here. I just basically tell you, I just got here.
Brian, hey Brian.
God damn it! I gotta fucking fix it. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Settings.
Little Movie Perp got banned for asking about Batgirl.
Wait, what? Oh shit.
All right. Well, I
Oh
got
shit. He did. Oh shit.
I just got here, guys. Relax. We're working on some stuff. We hear you. We think it's important to hear from you.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Can someone on RJ's channel link Benson's mine? I think he doesn't know where my channel's at because he's only watching on RJ's. I'm just kidding.
Hey guys, I'll be back. This shit ain't gonna work. I gotta go home.
All right.
Okay.
Take me about 10 minutes.
We'll just put you in the back. Okay.
No, it's only speculation. It's speculation saying Ayercut.
We'll have to keep live until Brian gets in here.
People take that.
Anybody out there thinking that this is coping? It's basic reading skills. Read what it fucking says right there.
Okay, read the rest then. Read the rest.
Read the rest, you coward.
All right, so I think it's clear. I don't think I lost anybody. I think we understand.
I don't see the no yet. I'm waiting for the no.
No, yet.
No, well, there's a no with a K. Maybe they're getting the two mixed up.
Oh boy.
There you go.
He dead ass said but we're focusing on the future DC.
That's it. Boycott. I'm boycotting. Guys, that's it. I see the truth now.
Oh, gee.
Where's my tinfoil hat?
So,
where did I put that?
I thought that you had to get one of those. I thought you needed one to get into Still Nation. I thought that was required, but that's the part of the uniform. No, I'm just kidding.
Poses a comfort to a fool, and skepticism is foolish too. So what? Pick one. Right? We all fools.
What?
That's the point. But
Skepticism isn't
act like you're
foolish.
smarter than anybody else. You make yourself look like a fool.
Skepticism and criticism are important.
Let's go further here. Let's see. The next one. Let's see if we get a no right here, guys.
Yeah, get to the point, coward.
About Peter Safran and himself to interact on Twitter has been lessened due to the workload of our new positions. They cranking out some DC, y'all. We are listening and open to everything as we embark on this journey. Now, side note,
That open to everything line, Sil.
That is
Open to
important.
everything.
It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
That means no, Zod. We're not listening to anybody.
I'm hearing Snyderverse. Like
You're hearing Snyderverse? You are hearing Snyderverse.
He's literally open to the Snyderverse.
Open to everything. Well, that is everything. Open to it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
You are insane, my friend.
Follow Zazov's 10-year plan. Him and DeLuca and Pam Abdi, Alan Horn. They have a skeleton of a 10-year plan. Zazov told y'all that. And the money people. Gunn is there for 4 years to follow that playbook, right?
How do you hear no out of we're open to everything?
How do you
Wait
hear
a minute.
I'm still not getting it.
Yeah,
They got a negative word in there. Lessened. Lessened. That's it.
How are you
Open to
everything? How are you hearing Snyderverse right now?
I figured it out, guys. No Snyder. That means no Snyderverse.
It doesn't mean either.
Zack Snyder.
It doesn't mean yes or no.
Yes, that's what that means. I figured it out.
Open to hey, listen. Open to everything means that the Justice restore the Justice verse too. That's open to everything.
Oh,
the John's verse. I'm saying open to everything means open to everything.
Awfully lofty. Hey.
Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Doesn't mean it is. No.
You can't see it. It's right there. It's right there.
Hashtag no haircut with a K.
Listen, I still don't see it
right now. Hashtag no haircut.
I know
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not.
It's silly because all I'm seeing is like just crazy takes on social media. But David, in all seriousness, doesn't this give you a little hope for the future?
It gives me 100%. No, I'm not 100%. I'm not 100.
Although our ability to interact on Twitter has been lessened due to the workload, meaning we are busy doing stuff. I
love the Savage. I love Savage bad
open to
interpretations.
everything as we embark on this journey, and we'll continue to do so for the next few years. We're watching everything that's going on.
Damn,
they're busy, so they can't be on Twitter as much.
Tell us how you really feel, RJ.
Yeah, which was the dumb nasty bastard?
I'm not
on yet.
I'm not
We have to catch
understanding why.
All right, I'll go ahead.
Taking.
Yeah, please go to live.
I mean, I don't see how you guys don't see it. This is obviously you know what it is. It's
we missed the
invisible.
Oh, we missed the butt. Like, let's see them explain that.
Understanding why?
Okay.
Why people are
we
taking
have to
this
see
in
the
a
butt.
negative light? I really don't.
So he's saying he's open, and we don't have a no yet. And again, I'm not trying to insult people, but like seriously, we have no yet. Now, maybe it's this next one. Maybe we ignore everything.
Yes,
remember that's what happens. Like you
Okay,
ignore all information.
this is going to be the one.
Yeah.
When you find something negative.
This time.
James Gunn says, because forget what he said. He's open there.
There it is.
Right? Forget that.
Yeah.
There it is.
He says,
there it is.
Sarcasm doesn't mean it's not true.
But it's the word but.
Yes.
Right?
The word but.
But.
Yes.
No, that was it. Just but. Our initial
Yes,
focus
exactly. Sarcasm doesn't mean it's not true.
Going forward, hammering out the new DC.
Right.
That's what we've been talking about. Expanding the DC. Right. The past is still the same. Expanding the future. Right. Telling the big.
They didn't say that either. They didn't say the past is all the same either.
They did not say the past.
TV shows and animated projects. He's telling you right here, connected, unified universe across multiple platforms. Pretty cool.
No.
Ambitious.
He said new DCU.
Now, let's get to the
he didn't say
right?
connected.
We're not going to run.
This is where the spin comes in. All right.
Oh boy. He said the new DCU.
New DCU. And telling biggest story ever told across. Does not say now. That doesn't mean it's not connected, but we just don't know yet. But he's saying, "Oh, they're connecting everything." We don't know that. They're open to everything. They're not going to box themselves out of possibilities. But no one's saying they're connecting everything.
They gotta do what.
Yeah, this is where I wanted to hear the most reach. This is a lot of reaching. Fat Girl needs to be released. Okay.
It won't be released. They can't
stay
do
for
it.
the explanation.
Explanation.
Let's see. Starting with Zion.
I got to hear Brian examine this.
And we're
explanation.
going to be honest here,
I
right?
can't wait to hear him.
People are thrown up by that initial focus line, right?
Yep.
Is that the problem?
I think that's what what's throwing him off, because he just said in the previous thing that he's open to everything.
No, you have to read everything. If you really know hashtag we read. What was their hashtag? We know how to read. Oh wow. Benson's $5 super chat. You know you're doing this on my channel, Benson's. RJ's not here. I'm here. Super chat for RJ. All right, I'll be nice, Benson. So why don't you subscribe while you're here? Super chat for RJ. Zod Rider, will you finally admit that you lied about Gunn being number 2 at Marvel? I know that's hard for you. Actually, there's a lot of stuff to suggest that before the scandal that not grooming in a gross way, but Feige was grooming him to be a very important factor at Marvel. There's a lot of reports. I don't know. Have you heard that too, DL and Eddie? Before he got fired.
That what?
Before he got fired, that Feige was really working close with Gunn to potentially have him have a bigger part in the MCU in the future. Before that blew up.
They were looking at him to like run like the cosmic part of the
MCU
after Guardians.
Yes, so I don't necessarily know that Zod Rider lied. I actually kind of agree with him on that take before stuff happened, and that's probably also why Zaslav put him in charge now, because they know that he was sought after at Marvel before he was fired. Marvel's loss is DC is Warner Brothers' gain, right? You know, that's my take from that. RJ says, thank you, Mark. And I thank you as well, Benson's.
And you just mentioned, the hashtags. Initial focus.
They read it, CJH.
But all our initial focus is on the story going forward, hammering out the new DC and telling the
new
story
DCU
ever told across multiple films.
And he also said, another tweet that this is the first co-CEOs of the DC studios. He also stressed that too. So he's talking a lot about the new
projects. What the hell is wrong with that?
I took it personal.
I don't know.
Why?
Initial. Yeah, the word initial. Hashtag initial. They're going to use the word initial as a way to grab James Gunn. And then I saw a big account actually use the James Gunn tweet, making fun of the James Gunn tweet where he was saying that where he says, I tweeted long ago.
Finally, look, this is how fast bullshit spreads. Finally, a connected universe. DL, do you see this, Eddie? Do you see this? They reacted to, no. I think he's going to use parts of the universe, but he does say new DCU.
Yeah.
That is significant. DC Studios is a new thing.
Is this
it doesn't mean that things are being erased. It doesn't mean things are connected. It doesn't mean it's not. We just don't know yet. I don't care if the Flash script leaked. Enough time has changed where they could change some things. We just don't know until the Flash and Aquaman 2 come out, or the more significant films. I don't think Shazam is really gonna.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No, I think we got to skip ahead because RJ's saying some crazy stuff in the chat. I'm like, I had to see this, man.
No, we'll get to it. Okay.
David Ayer movies and whatever Warner's wanted to do.
He said, "I saw the tweet." He didn't.
It looks like
proactively use the hashtag himself.
Him saying initial focus, and then he's telling everyone, "This is what I'm building: DC universe.
New.
We're expanding.
You missed the new
film, TV, and animated projects.
They're not reading the new. Can you read new
now,
DCU?
And I'm being honest with
initial focus and new.
Is anything in here or besides that initial line? What else is telling people no? This is what I want to understand.
New.
Or do we not see it?
I don't see a no anywhere in that in this paragraph. The major problem would be the first sentence of this paragraph.
Okay, so now we're getting to a point where this is where maybe it wasn't good that Gunn was tactful to people that don't know that they can't take a hint. He was saying in a more tactful way that we're focused on here. We'll see. So you're telling me there's a chance. Whereas Sarnoff's just like, no. Mental gymnastics is strong with these idiots.
Sure is.
Okay, yes.
all our initial focus.
Look at Bubba
That's what's getting people.
Trigger words like imminent, massive.
Biggest, massive.
I don't see a no to an Ayercut. I don't see. Well, I mean,
he needs to see a no.
I don't see it.
Yo.
Help us out here, man. We're trying to see where James Gunn said no to the Ayercut.
Where did he
say my dear?
Where did he say yes?
Good question, DL.
James Gunn said him and Peter Safran said initial focus
is
to basically build out this
is
new
painful
DCU.
at this point.
Initial focus means that's what they're focused on right now.
Take out the Ayercut, in your opinion?
Exactly, Laser Luke.
Of course it does. It's over. It's a wrap. Hang it up.
Okay.
It's destroyed. I mean, I don't see how you guys don't see it. This is obviously, you know what it is? It's typed in invisible font, and only
my God,
only those in the know can read it. Not the N-O, but the K-N-O-W.
Nicotina, what happened to cam up?
Right. Hashtag K-N-O-W.
Yes, I'm in the know. Yes, it's privileged. It's privileged information.
Again, I keep saying it's pre-formatted. You're not gonna, you by yourself are not going to join a panel with like 5 people who feel each other like this.
Yeah.
Jokes.
I'll go in there.
Jokes partially aside, right?
You're gonna go in there.
Jokes partially aside, right? Yeah, no, this is.
Wait a second. Let me see.
You and I discussed this a little bit
Link
earlier,
up there?
you know, during the Sil Nation Sports Network.
I mean, go ahead if you want, but you know,
where's the link? Where's the link?
I didn't see a link.
And I'm so glad y'all are breaking it down.
What?
But all our initial focus is on the story going forward. He's literally telling you, but for the interim,
this guy is.
I'm just going to be focusing on the story going forward.
In the interim, you're adding words, dude.
That I've forgotten any sort of things that fans may want. We're gonna go through that at some point, right? But all our initial focus, does anybody know what? Do people not know what that means?
Do you not know what it means?
You're trying to say that. You mean
I thought he was actually saying something
that
smart for a second.
Gunn is saying that he's gonna do the job he's being paid for? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, this cringe sarcasm.
Initially.
Really.
Initially, he's going to do
okay.
What he's been
The
contracted
actual
to do
work that he was hired for, he's gonna
for
do
4 years. Correct. Right.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
he wasn't hired to release the Ayercut specifically. And I'm not even saying that he's discluding the Ayercut or excluding the Ayercut, I should say. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
I don't even know what I'm going to do tonight.
Like, you just got hired for a new job, right? You're the freaking new guy at Wendy's flipping burgers, right?
I don't like his spinning at all. To be
you can't
honest.
be the fucking manager. You're the Wendy's guy flipping burgers. Like that's your job initially. That's what we got you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do anything but that right now, right? Or you're the guy who busts, or you're the guy who lays out concrete.
What?
Right?
DJ, what are you doing?
We're initially laying out this concrete so that we can pave this sidewalk. Eventually, this sidewalk is going to go onto a street. But for now, you got to pave this sidewalk. Initially,
Castro said it means 4 or 5 more years. That's what you get. It's amazing reading skills.
Oh, so okay, that's what you get out of this.
Thinking and that's interesting.
So
no, I actually agree with this because if it says telling the biggest story ever told across multiple films, television shows, and NBA projects, that's gonna take a couple years itself. So
yeah,
I'm gonna cut you.
Paramount for Zaslav.
Because I'm trying to say. It was a lot of people talking
CJH, your money is not
wasted
wasted on MME
now,
like it is on Still Nation.
Kind of quieting down in the chat. A little more reasoning.
Echo chambers full.
Except like 1 or 2 people. Right? But so Gunn was hired to build out this new DCU. Expanded
DCU, yes.
World. Again, the past is still the same. That's why they got Henry Cavill, y'all. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward.
The master is here.
The story has changed.
All right.
Brian, can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
They're looking for a no.
Yeah.
Did you see a yes in here?
I didn't see a yes. No.
So they're sarcastically saying, where did he say no? Where did he say? He never said yes either. This is I've been the most consistent mother effer on here where I say it doesn't mean no, it doesn't mean yes. Like people reading into it both sides. It means we're open, but our initial focus, the new DCEU. If it makes them money, if there's a way they could do it, maybe they'll do it. But there's no guarantee of that. It doesn't mean no either, though.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've been I was listening to this for like during most of the time you guys have been going on. This is the most hypocritical display I've ever seen in my life. As far as I'm concerned, none of these guys have any right to talk about what's going on with the DC, including James Gunn. Okay? These guys shit all over everything James Gunn did for DC. Did he not? Did they not?
Yeah.
Okay. Zod.
Retweeting.
What did Zod call James Gunn?
I don't know. I don't have the. I'm going by what you're saying. I don't have the facts where he immediately called him a P word.
I saw it on video and it was on Twitter.
Okay. I believe you. I'm not
Zod is a hypocrite and a liar.
Ooh.
Yes. And I'll call him out right fucking now. This is stupid.
Go right ahead. I don't sit here.
Dude, between him and Sil, they are the biggest haters of anything that's come out from DC over the last 3 years.
Ooh, go Brian.
Okay? This is fucking ridiculous. It's a sad, pathetic display. I don't understand why people feed off of this crap. And they're fucking delusional. I'm sorry. I mean, they're joking about tinfoil hats, and I'm like, dude, are they talking about themselves? I mean, these are the lack of self-awareness from these guys is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, seriously, dude, do they not understand how they come across to everybody else?
Well, this is why I'm reacting to them. Like
I'm glad you are, and I'm glad I'm able to be a part of this because I'm sick and tired of this shit.
I still think there's a chance, and I'm holding him accountable for their words. I'm not going to let them backtrack on the Ayercut announcement this year.
And I'm not going to let them backtrack on how they shitted on James Gunn for the last 2 years, dude.
No, I understand
that is ridiculous.
Now they're kissing his butt.
Zod, oh my God, James Gunn's going to take over DC. This was a year ago. You listen to him now. Oh my God, he's going to listen to us. It's going to be great. It's like, dude, are you that dense?
I do have to. I kind of remember him being concerned about.
He
James
was
Gunn.
freaking out.
I don't have the receipts, but I vaguely remember a lot of concern. What are they going to give it the Gunn? You know.
Hashtag release the Batgirl
now
movie.
They're positive.
Shit, hypocrites.
They can't do that.
No, they would never do that because that's something that Hamada did.
Well, can you tell them, Brian? They're saying they can read. Can you tell them? Can you ask them where they said yes?
Well,
where they said yes and all.
Usually when there's a but in the statement, you could discount everything that was said before it.
Ooh.
Yeah. 9 to 10.
But.
So, I mean, I could be off base here, but I don't think so.
Okay. Damn. Brian's with a fire. This is real movie madness.
No, I'm really tired of this, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. They do this crap. They sit in their little hug box because that's all this is. They're all patting themselves on the back, going, "Oh my God, man! Like, can we seriously get the movie? Like, you guys don't understand. Like, we were so put upon as fans. It was so bad, and you know they didn't listen to us. But now they said they're listening to us. It's like, oh, fucking shut up. Like, good Lord, whatever. Anyways, that's all I had to say about that.
Brian.
This is pathetic. For everybody on this chat or on this panel, not this, on Sil's panel, of course. But it's just like, dude, and yes, geeks, it is an echo chamber. They are all sitting there, a circle of jerks, okay? And they're filleting each other because they're so right, and we're all so wrong, and we're all betas. And yeah,
Benson's loves you.
I love all you guys. It's cool. But I'm just saying, I will say again, There's nothing beta about being a nerd, or sorry, nothing alpha about being a nerd. So I see Syl the beta, Zod the beta, whoever the hell that dude is, the beta, the Savage Bat, who I can't stand for some reason. Yeah, you're a beta too, bro. Probably the most out of all of them. Yeah. And then that new Geeks guy. Yeah, same thing. You're all betas.
Wow.
Oh, they highlighted my comment.
I mean, they cry. They're doing it right now.
All right, well, let's hear what else they have to say, Brian, because we got to get your fresh reactions here. This is amazing.
Under James Gunn's statement, what is under his purview? That's what we want to really get to, because people are still thinking moving the story forward. He's saying,
"Oh, now I know what he's going to say." I already know what he's going to say, because James Gunn and Peter Safran are in charge of the new DCU studios, and how Matt Reeves and Joker 2 are made outside DCU studios, so there's still a chance it could be released that way, is what they're going to say. I'm pretty sure that's the way he's going.
What does that mean for the Ayercut? I'm going to get right to that.
Good, finally, get to the
Gunn's
point.
Statement says nothing about the Ayercut. It says suspense.
That's his own member saying that.
What are you saying? But I would love to hear the end of that statement, Dave. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So
all about Lambda Nu, buddy.
Going forward, let's make clear to people.
Oh, sorry, Omega Mu.
What James Gunn is actually over. Oh, okay. Wait, somebody's saying something. Hold on. If it's not now, then why the social media engagement? It makes no sense. It's just disappointing a part of the fandom.
Can I answer that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The social media engagement was because he saw it trending. People were adding him. He saw what David Ayer just did by tweeting out "Release the Ayercut." He's not an idiot. He's jumping onto the trend to let people know, man, I hear y'all. I'm watching and I'm listening.
Okay.
But at some point,
yes, but
it's going to happen.
No.
In the meantime.
What? No, this guy's
No.
It's going to happen.
Wow. He did not say that.
Brian,
this is like misreading a Bible verse, man. Like,
yes.
He said the instead of the.
That's the most delusional person on this panel is the New Geeks guy. It's going to happen. No. Where did he get that? Reading is fundamental. Reading and comprehension, everyone.
Reading and comprehension is
they were making jokes about this hashtag we can read or something at the beginning of this. You need to be able to comprehend and not add words.
Initially, we will be developing these things. And I don't know if you want to get into Syl where, you and I were discussing how it may not even be him. Right. Yeah. Okay. We'll get there. Yeah. So we have to take it slow. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah. We're going to get there. So Lee, I'm glad you reminded me of something we said earlier too when we spoke. Why the social media engagement just disappointed the fandom? James Gunn himself hashtag release the Ayercut. Do you see the engagement on his tweet?
What's the context, though? Is he supporting the hashtag, or is he saying I saw the hashtag?
I basically think he's mostly acknowledging the fact that he saw the hashtag.
Acknowledging the hashtag. But here's the important part, though. And I want to get to the whole panel here. Eddie, DL, Brian. Is there a difference that says I support release the Ayercut, or I saw many tweets about release the Ayercut? Is that there's a significant difference? Yes.
I mean, both of those. Neither of them mean that he's going to act on those.
True. Even if he says, even if his whole tweet was just hashtag release the Ayercut, that still doesn't mean anything. But that would be more positive than what he actually did. He just basically said, and if there is something to read into this, he put release the Ayercut second to save Legends of Tomorrow. He put that hashtag first. So that actually, I did actually read a little bit. I'm like, really? You would lead with save Legends of Tomorrow over release the Ayercut? You know, that's kind of okay. But that does not mean he supports it. Does this mean he supports it?
No.
Although,
even if he did, that doesn't mean he will act on their wishes.
Yes, and in the past, he did actually say, "I'm okay with them releasing," but that was before he was president, and he's now focused on the new. That was before he had a say in what happened before. So he had actually supported in the past, like, okay, I'm fine with that. I have no problem with it. But until he does that again, the CGH $2 still banned a paying customer. I'm sorry, CGH. I want Justice League 5 and a 7-hour cut. I think is what you said.
7-hour cut.
This is going to trend for the next 2 days now. Release the
Correct.
Ayercut is going to trend more because
Correct.
the
It's not
co-head of
trending
DC
right now.
Studios
Let me see.
hashtag release the Ayercut.
Himself.
Let me ask you a question.
They are reaching the same.
Did the hashtag, did it trend more today?
It's not trending more.
Can you see that real quick or no?
It's not.
I don't even look those up. Who knew how to look that up? But
You usually know you could just click the search part and it'll just say it.
Okay.
Yeah. If anybody could look that up, because I have projected about 25,000 in trends, right? And if y'all failed that, that's on y'all, man. He gave you an alley-oop, dog.
This man, James Gunn, literally is going to
Who
single-handedly.
you hated a year ago.
You see 21K just likes, 1,000 quote tweets. We know how far that would reach.
And half you guys spurged out when they announced it.
Retweets. The engagement.
Yeah, I agree with
this
RJ in the
tweet is
chat.
gonna trend
This
release
tweet
the
killed
Ayercut for the next 2 days.
the hashtag game or in the algorithm.
But people thinking too small, right? People think this is what it comes to, right?
You mean a fan base that works the algorithm on Twitter? Works the algorithm on Twitter?
We can agree to disagree, but I'm not going to put wool over my eyes just because I don't like his film. I'm going to look at what's actually there.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Unreal.
But I also am a critical thinker. I can't sit up here and act like what he said was bad, bro. I can't do it. That's ridiculous to me. Now, we can give credence and give some sort of
do you ever know what heard the phrase letting someone down
for
easy?
Understanding in terms of the bad, right? The potential
that's
bad.
what this is.
Okay, we're going through it now. I don't think y'all have found anything. I went through it briefly just now. I didn't find anything. Okay, we did that. So can we now acknowledge the good, everybody listening and watching? And that's all we're asking. You can't look at one side of the coin and beat it over the head. You didn't see a no. You didn't see him completely dismiss the Ayercut at all.
Let's beat this over their head, actually. Man. Let's go because people are confused what James Gunn is over. Let's go to the actual announcement, right? THR put out this article. It's DC Shocker. Remember that? I know Leon remembers this.
You were shocked.
You felt that day.
You had no
idea. Absolutely.
A lot
Absolutely.
of us was, right? They said
I heard a half hour before.
Decisive. We understand what happened here. Well, let's go here. Well, they trying to drift me right there. It says, unlike Marvel Studios, let me make sure this is coming through because I want this to be clear to people.
This is where they're going to say the Ayercut's going
to. Gunn said he wants to go forward with the DCU story, right? It said, unlike Marvel Studios, DC has multiple films set in separate creative universes. According to sources, Joker filmmaker Todd Phillips' work on the upcoming sequel, Joker 2, will not fall under Gunn and Safran purview. Instead, it will be overseen by DeLuca and Abdi. Matt Reeves, who worked under Hamada, has a button universe. Talking about the Batman.
CGH, I
it's
can't
unclear under what purview this falls
under. I'm
under.
not canceling
It sounds like okay.
I'm surprised they didn't ban me yet.
This is gonna sound like a stupid question, but I really mean this question when I ask this. James Gunn is the co-head of DC Studios. Does that mean he's over every DC project going forward?
No, it does not.
I told you this is where he was going.
I'm pretty sure that's the case. It's called DC Studios for a reason, bro.
They're gonna say that it has a potential to go through without Gunn through Zaslav because it's an existing product. It's not a new project. It's an old project, just like the Batman 2 and the Joker 2.
RG says it skipped to live.
They stole my money.
I'm sorry, CJH. You spend it better here.
Just because I'm just people are acting like it. Like I'm trying to understand. So
looks like Mikey's in
I
the
think maybe
stream now.
We got to educate a few people here with this here. When DC Studios was announced, James Gunn and Peter Safran got the job. They said every DC project is not under their purview. James Gunn took it a step further. I see everything y'all asking for. I'm responsible in moving this story further. Right? That's what Gunn said, right? So what I'm going to assume, if his job is to move the story further, he's not looking back.
Right.
Or he's not looking to the side, to Elseworlds, as I say, for DC. Whose purview is that? Looking back into Pam Abdy and Mike DeLuca. That's the actual announcement, folks.
Wait, Elseworlds is something different from the Connected Universe, though.
Quote tweeted me and said, "No, that's not how it works. James Gunn is over every DC." Well, you're just incorrect.
Well, I will say this: is it possible Pam Abdy and Zaslav and the other guy DeLuca could greenlight the Ayercut without Gunn? Yes, it's possible. But why, if they basically since Zaslav has announced Gunn and Safran, Gunn has taken the reins so far. So I think it's very doubtful.
Basically, why would they give him a job if they could just do stuff without him?
Right. So I don't think that Pam Abdy, Mike DeLuca, and Zaslav are going to say overstep Gunn if he doesn't want to announce a green lighting Ayercut and say, well, this is an Elseworld story. That's crazy. And honestly, if your reporting was correct, so they wouldn't need to if it was a done deal announcement by the end of 2022. They wouldn't need to go to someone else if it was just going to happen, if it was already in the works, if you were accurate reporting, right?
Yep.
Why would you have to go to someone else now? All right.
Literally correct.
Yeah, you just literally. It's just not true what you're saying. Because when he got the job,
you got Mikey backstage too. I thought I saw a message from Mikey.
Yeah, I see everything.
What I was going to say is I think it's going to be.
He says he
I think
saw
it's
it.
Probably going to be physical.
He showed it.
copy
He
and
just didn't
digital
read it.
Release.
Is that Necro?
Ayercut.
Is that Mikey?
He's asking physical copies of Ayercut. That would never happen.
Here you go, Mikey.
All of a sudden, it's a world of chaos again.
Oh,
What the
God.
hell's going on here?
Yeah, Mikey, people don't understand common sense and they don't know how to read. That's what
Shut
we
up,
should
Zod.
learn from this
Nobody cares.
stream tonight.
Basically.
I don't.
Well, I was thinking I bet someone's out there like starting the fires again, of rage baiting and getting everybody in a panic, and put out the pitchforks and everything. Going after James Gunn now. Well, when he said was pretty polite and diplomatic, but he can't announce it. People think that he can automatically announce things like, "Hey, you know what? I feel like announcing this. I'm gonna announce it right now." They don't know there's a marketing strategy involved. There are contracts need to be signed before you're able to say anything. It's not like James Gunn wakes up in the morning. I'm going to announce the release of Ayercut today.
That's true.
Expecting them to.
That's true, but that doesn't mean it's still going to happen. I
Yeah.
believe that too. That you have to get the contracts and figure out the details before you announce stuff, and things are in motion before you hear the announcement too. Like some people think things don't exist or there's no plans until they hear an announcement, as well on the opposite end. So that's accurate, but he's still acting with such confidence that's just going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, he used a hashtag, and he said that we are listening to everything. Why is this not a positive thing? Can you imagine if Ann Sarnoff said a year ago,
We are listening,
we will listen
but
to you. We will listen to what your demands are, what you're looking for." Instead, she said, "No, we're not going to proceed with the Ayercut, and the Snyderverse is dead." That's pretty much what she said.
Cul-de-sac. She used the word cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
God, that word.
I might have said that. Yeah.
That word that makes me cringe. Like when I hear that word, like, I think of the old regime.
I can't even live in a cul-de-sac.
Fair. We haven't seen shit
I had to
yet.
look that up. I had no idea what that was until they said it. Like, what the hell does cul-de-sac mean?
What?
You know?
They're so smart, but they don't know what a
Does that
cul-de-sac
mean
is.
like a aging ball sack or something?
What?
Okay.
As far
my
as,
God.
As far as the Ayercut,
Uncultured
we
swine.
kind of went over as far as the outrage.
The real thing
All
about
right.
it is that
Cool. I don't want to hear what the dude bros have to
I'm
say.
kind of over a certain section of the fandom.
Okay, I'm getting
before
exhausted
this.
listening to this. I'm probably
But with what Gunn is
All
saying,
right. Well, thanks,
and
DL,
with
for whatever you
Ayer
decide.
really engaging with this trending event,
Uh-huh.
First off, do you still feel the Ayercut's coming out, and
Oh,
how
here.
do you think it's
Here we
going
go.
to come out? Just
Here
in
we
light
go.
with with the events of today and James
Is this
Gunn
damage control?
speaking. What do you think?
You know, until I hear something differently, still I'm sticking to my narrative. That's where I've always been. I can't second guess people. I can't put words in their mouths. Whether it makes me look better or not, I'm just sticking with what they tell me. And what I would last heard still is that they're looking at their options, whether it's a theatrical release or HBO Max. And to me, what James Gunn said, and let's not forget what David Zaslav said a few days ago. We forget already about the earnings call when he's talking about unreleased content that they can monetize. And they're trying to
Memories
figure
are
out.
short.
Memories are short. Of course, you remember the bad news. You don't remember the good stuff, right? Because someone out there is gonna scream fire in a filled theater, right? But David Zaslav said in his earnings call, and I put the link to the transcript in the chat before. You can read it. He says flat out, there is unreleased content that they're trying to figure out how to monetize. He's talking to his shareholders about this. He's not like trying to puff some smoke to the fans here. He's talking to his shareholders about what options they have in the future. And, people think that, like I said, automatically you can just say anything. Well, announce this now. No, you can't. Just announce it like that. Yeah, and so I'm still gonna stick to what I originally said because I haven't heard anything differently. So, and then did James Gunn flat out and say said? Did he? Did he say?
Oh, no, he actually hashtagged it and added more to the engagement to it.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I mean, it's not like starting off a year ago where she said it's this.
That's different. It is different.
And the only way that was going to change.
Yeah, but see, did they actually acknowledge that, or did they say, "Well, no, Max, come on, you did the same thing."
There's done. She flat out said this.
Just because Sarnoff said it doesn't mean it's not happening.
Think James Gunn's too scared to say the truth?
Oh my God, you guys are so.
He could have said nothing at all. So
I always hated that nonsense too.
Super sticker,
so stupid, man. You guys only hear what they want to hear, man. Like, come on, dude.
Especially when it's from certified executives at the studio themselves. It's like, bro.
What happens when they change their mind the next time? You know, it's like, come on, this is ridiculous.
I think Gunn was pretty clear saying what his focus is on and learning how they have, the DC brand kind of structure now. This sounds more of like a director's cut or some kind of release of a previous cut, and I think that's a DeLuca Pam Abdi.
Yeah,
that's just what I feel. But Gunn didn't tell me no.
And why did he hashtag it? I mean, he could have said nothing at all.
See,
said nothing.
Right? He could. Right? That's true.
And the fact
he probably just
that
wanted people to ask him about it. That's why.
Here's the thing: when I read his tweet, I'm like, this is going to get misinterpreted over and over again. People are going to take a negative grip, so they're going to take advantage of what he said and twist
Clearly,
it.
they are.
Because people, even though you and I have been saying new DC for a while, so people are going to think of that as a reboot, right? Oh, new DC means a reboot. They're going to let the past die, like Kathleen Kennedy, Why would yeah, exactly. Yeah, they bring back Cavill. They bring back, okay.
With the Savage Stooges.
But yeah, why the hell would James Gunn reboot his own work? Why would he?
Right. Yeah.
So,
point.
Why would he use
dude,
Ayercut?
reboot? That means Peacemaker does not exist.
Peacemaker's getting rebooted, or
Yeah, is he canonized?
People want to pick and choose.
Actually, I want to see that name rebooted.
I wish he would reboot.
Yeah, same.
They're picking and choosing what words to lean on. Like you still have people
Good,
by,
good,
well, you say
RJ.
he's moving forward.
Just like they are, dude. Like, come on, man.
Of course, he would reboot his own work, but he's not going to use Ayercut because it's nothing to do with his work.
So
yeah,
I saw nothing that told me no.
This is clearly not common
Well,
sense.
the
to
Ayercut
you,
has
man.
something to do
Really
with the
isn't.
Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
but only a little
It has
bit.
some,
But
it has Waller, and it had some characters from the original one. So it was not exactly. It still was in the story.
But
it
we gotta
didn't erase
remember.
it didn't
we gotta
erase the
remember.
first Suicide
We
Squad.
gotta remember they're all DC characters. They're owned by Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
So
All right.
these people
one of those things
always
where-
think Snyder owns these characters. That's the problem.
Better talk about Air. I don't know.
People, if you want to see no, I guess go right
George,
ahead.
yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I'll send you.
see what
a
you see, but you know, I mean, unless it's there in black and white, and it's not. The fact that he hashtag released the Ayercut to me says everything.
It's Twitter. It doesn't mean shit.
He wants to bring all you guys together. Is what he's trying to do, right? And people are just unrealistic. So I think
He
they really
did not
expected
proactively use the hashtag. He says, "I see the hashtag."
He knew about
He
the hashtag a long
acknowledged
time
it.
ago. Yeah, he acknowledged it. He gave knowledge. He knows it's around. It doesn't mean anything.
Wow, I've never. CJH is really upset about his super
All right,
chat.
put the money in the bag.
The George is here. Hey, George.
Yeah. I invited him on. So Max, is this
funny.
going to turn into your member stream basically? Because
I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
If it turns into the member stream, I'm gonna dip. Have a good night.
No, I don't think I'm doing a member. I'll do a member stream next week.
So do the Crescents in.
Do
the Crescents in.
They have no answer to where did Gunn say no to Batgirl.
Come on, bro.
he just didn't mention Batgirl. That was the thing. He just didn't mention it.
The first thing he mentioned was the Legends of Tomorrow. That's the first thing he mentioned.
For him to
that's
announce Ayercut today.
That's pretty crazy if you think
I'm pretty
about it.
sure that's what happened. And when he didn't, they got pissed off, right?
Oh my God, Mike!
Everybody's got a strategy. If they're
Bro,
gonna
when's Mikey gonna get to the
something,
point?
just
They
keep
always got
dropping
pissed
news
off.
like,
They always got pissed off
hey,
when
you
DC
know,
projects announced.
That's
It's not
like
the
out
Ayercut.
next year. Like what? You know, and then you have no contract.
It's a
for
broken
nothing. You
record.
can't do that.
Yeah, me and Leon both touched on this. There's an order to things, you know.
Exactly,
You've got a job
exactly.
to do, and sometimes you've got to do as you're told because there's an order to things.
Yeah, and
You know?
I go back to Sarnoff.
This guy just
because
points
he
out
was
the obvious.
Flat
I
out
love it.
saying he was dead. And that was a couple of bourbon streams for us, though.
Yeah, man. I remember that. Yeah, it was over, y'all.
Yeah, you guys were mentioning Sarnoff and Greg Berlanti. It was literally like one of the worst things ever.
I mean, you know, and I was indifferent to it.
You
all,
have no right
And
to
it-
speak
you
on
know,
this
you know,
situation,
so-
Zod.
it still
Silence.
took it hard, man. Still took it really hard. Like, you know,
You tell
but
him.
I
I'm
was-
sorry, man. He really doesn't.
I
Oh,
still
God,
like
man,
it.
It's over, y'all.
You know, and I was. I was talking about. I was too focused on sleep.
This is all fun to me. Like I really care that I want to see it, but ultimately, everyone getting upset with each other has no bearing on whether they do or not. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, if it makes money, if it makes sense to them.
They're gonna.
And
They're gonna
playing.
shit.
No,
they're
but
gonna
I'm saying
shit
even us like criticizing them going for it, they have no impact on the DCU. I mean,
No.
but the Sil Nation is kind of like, they feel like they're in the presence of Jesus.
If you know,
No,
this.
it's gonna happen
James-
whether Sil reports on it or Mikey or no.
James
no one.
Gunn. You know, James Gunn doesn't call out Geek Aussie and still Mikey. He'll call out.
No,
Craig.
James Gunn does not like scoopers.
No,
Well, he's about to soon. Once they start talking about Justice League, all that, he's about to say that's misinformation or something like that.
Greg should be the first one. Watch.
If we go by the past, he will correct incorrect scoops. We don't know.
Oh, great! No, Grace and Kikasi are done when it comes to James Gunn, especially him being the leader of DC Studios.
I was too focused on Secret Wars at the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but
The
it was-
fact that we even, I'm sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, but that was a dark time still because
Yeah.
I was getting Hamada's plans and giving it to you, right? About the Crisis League which
Yeah,
all
Hamada's
proven true.
plans.
He really wanted to do a multiverse Justice League with Blue Beetle. I was the one who scooped Blue Beetle back then, which is a better of his ideas. Everything else sucked.
I like
but
scoopers.
That was real
I don't.
bourbon. So that was
Gunn
black and
does
white.
it. Most of the
dead,
panel does it.
called the ball sack, and all that other crap.
I sure don't.
All that she was saying. It was just terrible. But Gunn didn't say anything bad. He just didn't give you the answer that you wanted right now. There's no patience.
Yes! Wow!
You guys want answers now. Like, I want a
If I
definite
want
answer.
restore, if I'm someone, because I think people's focus, like you said, Mikey, you're just way off. If I've been campaigning for the last year or so, restore the Snyderverse and make the Batfleck movie and all this other stuff, right? Gunn really acknowledged that, we see all of this. Right?
Yeah.
The source is him, bro.
You hashtag it every day.
Meaning he can implement this stuff.
He's on Twitter. He's on social media. He's very active on social media.
Director's cut of a past film. I'm just saying I see more of an angle where, again, Warner's can just release that directly. But that's how I see it, Mikey.
I still
I'll
can't
get your
believe
take
they
on
banned a
that. And,
paying customer.
I think everyone can agree. We don't see James Gunn saying
I know
no.
you're upset about your super
And
chats.
of course, pessimists will say, well, we don't see him saying yes either.
CJ, that's
I
for
see
you,
more
man.
positives in this tweet than a no. And that's up to y'all if y'all want to stay negative, So
Well, James Gunn knows social media very well, and he knows that whatever he tweeted today, he'll have the biggest audience ever because they all want to hear something from him. What better way for him to say that we have a plan going forward?
Now they have no choice to hear from him.
He had to get that message across. He had to get it across that, hey, we're doing new things here as well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people out there still that will watch Snyder only. And I'm seeing that now. Really crazy things that, like, I'm going to boycott Man of Steel 2 even if Snyder's involved. I'm like,
I can't believe I heard that, man.
That was the worst one.
They got
that
from the unbiased
Snyder
guy.
Talking about shut up.
I hated hearing that shit so much, man.
I know who they're talking about. He had to get across, so he had to promote the fact that there is a new DC. And listen, where does new DC mean? You mean the new DC structure is what it is. There's no reboot there. He's talking about the end of the disconnected universe, though. And you and I talked about that. That's how Hamada wanted. He wanted a disconnected universe. A year ago, I said that Zaza wanted a cohesive universe structurally. That's a geekosity. He said that flat out before anybody else did, before he did.
Cold, man.
Because people were panicking when he took over. Like, what's he going to do, Oh, status quo, he's going to keep Hamada. No, he's not going to keep Hamada.
all right.
If
Hamada left on his own.
Zaza wanted a reboot, then why get rid of Hamada who had a reboot already planned?
Well, again, if
they didn't like the direction that reboot was going,
back and Ben back, if they still think it's a reboot, I'm just going to let them.
Did they say they want Hamada to stay?
There's no convincing, right? There's no
I'm not
convincing, right?
explaining that to people anymore. Like, if y'all,
I don't know. I'm not an expert.
I'm back, and they calling it Man of Steel 2 technically.
I don't have inside info.
Come on now. If y'all think that's somehow for general audience, I'm going to see Man of Steel 2, but it's really a reboot of the first one. Okay, you hold that.
Well, they reboot the first one. He's like,
you guys
no,
really
just
like
outside.
James Gunn just did.
They want
He just
Snyder
opened
to
the
direct
floodgates
each and every
for you guys to
DC
campaign for
movie
anything
ever.
there. Exactly what he did.
But if they
Bring it on.
respectfully,
exactly.
not
That's some of the shit I've been seeing lately.
Not what I'm seeing happening. With just I still
Not the people you retweet still, not the ones that say
voice
P lover.
Saying this. They're just
Not the ones you retweet.
Burner accounts.
Oh,
you mean like Zod? Yeah.
Belgian comics.
I
user stuff.
That's crazy. Came from calling him the keyword to begging him for their movies.
Oh, they're sucking him off. They're sucking him off right now. Dude.
That's the title of your video, Eddie.
If anyone can still chat over there.
You could say how it was in the past, calling him the P word, how it is in the future, begging.
They came from calling him a P word to begging him for their movies.
and they're not betas.
Nah,
not at all.
Betas confirmed.
I don't use that word, but yes, most
I
likely,
I would use
under
that
the right
word.
term, yes, they are betas.
Yes, if you're calling him a P word one day and then you're begging him for something else the next
Yeah,
day, you might
that's
be a beta.
attitude.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
that's beta attitude. Alphas
But no,
don't beg.
if somebody can comment in their chat, ask them if they need money for knee pads.
Ooh, Brian.
I gave them money and they stole it.
Poor
CJH. Listen, I read.
I mean, I could have
super
told
chats.
you that. I mean,
CJH,
I got
not everyone reads super chats. Some people just show it, or
dude, I got booted.
I know. I expected it to happen, but
Well, they
still think it's
should.
funny.
They should read super chats. Everybody,
I got
everybody
booted
should
for
read
saying
super chat.
something very simple.
But these people censor people.
Do these betas even care about what Snyder's doing at the moment?
No.
No.
They don't care about
No.
Rebel Moon.
That's the thing.
Where's
Why they
the
should
source
not
of
call
Rebel
them-
Moon?
They should not call themselves Snyder fans if they're not even going to. If they're not even focusing on what he's doing at the moment.
No, it wasn't nothing.
They
it
talk
wasn't
about
anything important. I was going to make a joke
Yeah,
when you said
barely.
the fans say.
Yeah, but like
they're
what they
saying
talk more about
no and
DC
yes. I was
or
going to say it
Rebel Moon.
reminds me of this song. My feelings telling me no.
Oh,
but
gosh.
this logic,
What the
this
heck?
logic's telling me yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
He has to
Everybody knows the R. Kelly
use
song.
that shit on
No,
reverse.
no R.
Be
Kelly
honest,
fans.
man.
My bad. But anyway, nah. What I really want to say, no, you know, Mikey. Mikey knows. Mikey
I'm not.
got it.
I'm not into urine. So.
Wow, Christopher. How do you know?
Oh, shit. I don't want to turn it into that stream. I'll take the L on that one.
Story time.
Where's Skywalker? This is a Voltron is
Yeah, we need. Yeah,
we need a complete
I
clown
need
corner.
What I did
Skywalker.
want
I
to say
can't
was,
wait.
though, is just reiterate the fact that, at the end of the day, man, we can beat this over the head all we want. At the end of the day, like, he's clearly telling us that the Ayercut is something that they're looking at.
No,
Who is
that's
they?
not
That's not what he said.
Obviously gonna be-
Leon has the worst takes on this panel.
Even though I want to see
Clearly
it,
saying,
he's not.
no,
saying
he's
that.
saying, I know, I'm listening to you. We're open to everything. That's not clearly saying Ayercut's on the table. It's imminent or anything else.
be people that are above him because he's focused on the DCU from here on out. But he also kind of hinted, in my opinion, right? This is the way I interpreted it. He also hinted that he would probably be a part of the process. Like he's with it. Like he's waving the flag of let's do it, guys. Let's get the Ayercut.
No, he said opinion,
You're
man.
not
He
wrong,
said
Sean.
Mention the Ayercut.
You're not
opinion.
How
wrong.
else do we know that? He said the fans were being positive. He said, I've seen mostly positive
Kind of been saying that
fan
for a while
engagement
now.
for this, and he loves it. Like this is a
The
W,
Dirk,
man. And like Mikey
whatever his name
said,
is,
like Sil said, like I said earlier, this was an
must be new
opportunity
here.
for the fans to jump on board of this and say, "Oh shit, we've been acknowledged by the head of DC Studios."
Yeah.
Shout out to Mikey for scooping that. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Yes.
shout out to say we're not really doing that at the
championing
time.
this.
Yeah,
Yay,
Yeah,
acknowledged.
guys got
Congrats.
But
You guys
like
got
you guys
shouted
said, I'm gonna
out
relinquish the
by
mic. It's
somebody
like you
who
guys said
tweeted.
already. There's a certain section of the fandom
You
that have,
want a reward for that?
they've given up. They're cussing out everyone from Snyder to Cavill to everybody. So I don't expect them to really give James Gunn, the benefit of the doubt.
We're leaving like the foolishness, like to the
Behind.
side or behind, or
Yeah.
however we want to say it. Like, if y'all not gonna go off of, if you're gonna take Gunn's words and parse them, at the very least, you could say, man, he's saying he's actually listening to people calling for
They
the Snyder
only
Verse.
hear the
He's on
negative,
Twitter all
though,
the
Phil. Like
time.
you said, it's like I think
They
you
can
did a
choose to.
stream about this not too long ago, where
Oh, my
or it was like a paper cuts or something where you actually talked about that
Yeah.
people only hear negative DC news. They wanna latch on to everything negative that comes out DC, ignore all the positives, and just
I agree with
go
that.
at this
Oh, I
negative
do.
stuff constantly, and it's like it's
That's your
so
problem, Matt.
disgusting to have to constantly
You
be
like negative DC
exposed
news,
to
and
it,
I'm
because
joking.
then when we get stuff like this from James Gunn, where we actually get something positive, where he's actually saying, "Hey, I'm open to everything,"
They
but I'm
didn't
like,
scoop
"Here,"
it though.
even that's being taken as a negative too,
He's
because
talking
people are so-
about calling it the DC Studios. That's the scoop that he's saying he got right.
So fucking.
Not that James Gunn was going to head it up.
Oh my god!
Come up with
He
that.
did say DC Studios. Yeah.
This is like arguing about the Amico.
Conditioned to focus on only negative DC from the old regime.
Except that has a better chance of coming out.
Between people calling for Legends tomorrow, which who are really calling for that, but people I guess are.
Hey,
Legends tomorrow is canceled.
He put that first ahead of the Ayercut. That's
Legend canceled is irrelevant now. It's not.
Man, the people saying it's never. There's toxic on both ends. There is. I've seen it both. I don't care. I'm in the middle. People don't think I'm in the middle, but I am.
I'm in the negative camp. I think it's negative.
It is negative. I think it's negative too.
Everything. And I saw people again say, how dare you say Legends next to Ayercut? It's like,
you know what?
Yeah, people were complaining about that. Yeah, that was nothing.
And still, great point, because what it shows is that he's literally saying, I'm looking down low and I'm looking up high. I see it all, guys. That's what he's telling everybody.
Ain't
nobody look for no damn Legends. Come on. Legends, come on, really?
Of course it's oh my god.
You know what would have rocked the world is if he said he put hashtag release Batgirl on there too. That he would have gotten in trouble for that. Zaz would be like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, he would have gotten in trouble, to be honest.
Release the Batgirl, yeah.
Again, I'm not going to explain what's literally there in writing. I mean, we're gonna go through it from time to time, but I'm gonna feel like I'm getting stupider explaining this stuff.
I thought he was. I agree with Sil. I agree.
I'm getting brain damage from the whole thing.
I agree.
It's insane, right? So, just going forward, just anyway, if y'all want to just chime in again, just final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Whoa, we finished the whole thing.
Final thoughts. That's good.
That everyone else is stupid. How you want to?
That's the best way to end the stream.
Yeah.
Just agree that everybody else is stupid because it's reality.
Read more.
You guys can look at yourselves. Look at yourselves in the mirror.
I don't think everybody is stupid.
I like the Sevens.
They're really good at projecting.
Yeah, they are.
Only the ones with sausage fingers smashing down on the keyboard.
That's impossible to please.
Already in a Mercury account. Fucking dickhead.
Ask a shot. Not to only look into the popular, but also the underdogs. However, I doubt he'll be able to make everyone happy. Oh yeah, I already see people that are happy.
A lot of people are unhappy.
There's people that actually agrees with our logic that we're saying now, that we're giving new DC a chance, and they agree, but they still want to say we're wrong. This is a very weird.
Still, I've noticed that too. People that are against you actually agree with what you're saying. It's so funny to me. I've never seen anything like it, but that's what we're getting in now. There is a fraction that is actually like that. They hate you. They hate Mikey. They blame all the negativity on you, but when you actually listen to what they say, they're agreeing with everything you say.
They overthink
the reason is because they're mad. Because the majority of the fandom now agrees with us.
Definitely
not following their.
No, they don't.
Good point, Noel.
Once that we got the whirlwind down.
The fandom doesn't give a damn.
He said, "Absolutely."
I'm being transformative.
Yes,
I'll be quiet though.
No, it's fine, Brian. I love it. I just laugh at it.
That's a good point, though.
They're really using
unless you're Mercury, right, Marcus?
Oh, Mercury's a piece of shit. He's garbage.
So
Marcus Cruz?
They're
going after our boy Marcus.
I think it's clear, like I said, what James Gunn is doing. He is trying to unite the fandom, right?
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Will he please everyone? No, he won't.
I agree with that.
But I think he's leaving an open door really on everything. That's what I
agree with that too.
On top of that, David Ayer
where you lost me is to say that it's a yes. Or that it's imminent and stuff. That's where you lost us. Yeah.
Ayercut.
I think that David Ayer, tweet's
is this the announcement he was talking
about?
Yeah.
I
You gotta give James
innocuous
Gunn
tweet.
credit. He could have came out today and said, "Hey, please support Peacemaker season 2 or something," right?
Why would he do that? He hasn't started filming that
He
yet.
really pissed off everybody.
Guess what? He doesn't have
Really
to.
pissed
Mikey,
off
because
everybody?
I'll be real. People were more supportive of Peacemaker than they are of Snyder coming back.
He
sorry.
didn't
Because
piss
Peacemaker's
off
a great
anyone.
show.
Yeah.
Because
Peacemaker
he showed
didn't
that
divide
DC
people.
should have had a leader since day one.
Peacemaker didn't divide people like some of the Snyder movies did.
Well, that's not Snyder's fault.
No, it's a
I would have been pissed.
It's a red.
Contractually,
All
that
I
would
know
make
is
sense
they were
though,
pissed
Mikey,
off
right?
about Peacemaker.
Contractually, I mean,
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
And they were pissed
People
off
want
about the
something
Suicide
that,
Squad
you know,
too.
they
So
just
I
leave
mean,
themselves to think anything. Go
them
ahead, Mike.
cheerleading for
Yeah.
James
Hello
Gunn
to
at
my
this
brilliant
point is
artist,
so
Noelle
stupid.
Flores. Noelle, check your Facebook.
Yeah,
Shoot you a message. Before I forget, Savage Bat, Zod, and Necron, please hang on after the show. I gotta tell you guys something. Sorry, Neo Simmons and Leon. This is a private chat. I have to talk with him and them and Sil. But anyway,
What's that
It's
about?
Show biz, not show friends. I
Subscribe
get
to
it.
my
you know what it is, man. You know what it is. But anyway, I think people get alarmed for nothing at all. And Sil and I had discussed this before about Snyder fan.
Was Skywalker kicked out of the Sil
Hey,
Nation?
Kaladia, I know him.
Because they're members? You think?
I get.
I don't know.
Hey, I know
don't pay
Kaladia.
Oh, to keep
Pay
that
that
money
much
flowing
attention.
in. Well, I do the same thing, I guess.
Fans can't take good news, you know. It's like, you know, but the bad news is like, oh, okay, because you're so used to bad news, you know, and there's nothing wrong with it because you're so used to bad news that it feels like that's all you're gonna get from now on. You know, I kind of went through this with Spider, the school Spider-Gate thing. People really bought the bad news of Sony, and leaving the MCU behind. I call it bullshit, and they actually said in black and white, so it's over.
Everybody called it bullshit,
Right?
though.
They didn't mean it though. But James Gunn is putting a line out to all of you, saying, "Hey, what do you guys like? You want Save the Wonder Twins campaign?" I mean,
Oh no! And again,
Like-
Hashtag save our man.
Oh, God, there you go, Our Man, Our Man campaign.
Hashtag our man.
Yeah,
Yes, I agree.
What if Gunn would have tweeted that out?
Their own
That'd have been
farts.
so at the
And
very
they love
least,
the
if there's
smell,
anyone
too.
out there
They love the
preaching
smell of them. Yeah.
Gunn shut down everything. Or what was
They
that?
sniff each other's asses.
Someone said he jumped on the Snyderverse.
It's the
or-
flu.
Oh, that.
It's like, I'm sorry, like y'all, just going on.
Snyderverse got nuked.
It's another
Remember that
thing,
one?
like
We're
reading
gonna put thanks
something
for the
and going off
show.
what you want to happen.
Yeah.
This is not what this channel is. I can tell you what I
These guys
want
are so
to happen.
fragile.
Oh,
It's
Max,
just
come
not
on.
happening. It's just not happening. Right?
Yeah.
So
Thanks for the
I got,
content.
again, as DC fans, multiple
Hugs.
factions of DC. I think James Gunn gave everyone hope today. That is what it is. Okay, just final round robin here. Zach, final thoughts before we wrap
Let's
this
see
up.
if I
We're
got
gonna stick
blocked.
down here.
Final
Oh, my-
thoughts is
Yeah.
reading Rainbow. People need to learn how to read. Reading comprehension is at an all-time low based on this fandom.
He's right though about that.
Oh my
No, it's not. He's not wrong, but about the wrong
Marcus,
people.
Last words except
Yeah, Mercury.
Last words is listen. You need to stay positive. Stop turning positive
What do you
information.
mean
positive
nicotine
news
and fake
into
viewer
negative.
count?
Because
And,
the chat's all
stop
fucking
listening to
wrenches, dude. Look at it.
sounds that are
Yeah, it
very
is. Look at
negative.
it. It is all wrenches.
Show you
They're all
from time
mods.
to time. Like
It's all the
Charles Austin
hookup.
said, patterns.
It's either
Look at the
members or
patterns.
wrenches.
It's showing you over and over
Yeah.
again. And it's
Maybe
like,
rigged.
maybe a member
It's
stream
rigged.
only.
I
saw you
Or
trying
maybe
to
a
form an
public
M
stream,
there,
but only
Marcus. You
members
were like,
could chat.
stop listening to
no M words for Marcus.
I'm trying to end this on a positive note.
That's
Stay
okay,
positive.
Marcus. That's okay, Marcus. Shameless plug. We'll have plenty of time this Thursday
Oh,
night
yeah,
on late night Q&A to talk about the M word.
You mean Marvel? Marvel's the M word, isn't it?
I prefer the moon and the sun.
Out to the Marvel fans in the chat. We're doing Marvelous streams. Me and Mikey, become a member. If you want to talk a lot of Marvel in the chat,
I'm a member.
you're in the right place.
Because people can watch that are blocked.
Savage
You can still watch.
A quote from Vinnie Jones.
That's why,
Never
RJ.
underestimate the predictability of stupidity.
Only certain
Please
people,
stop it.
only the people that could.
It's just the same thing over and over again.
Everybody's
Honestly,
muted.
I've not never. It's just.
Well, I'll explain it. He puts chat on for subscriber only, so the people that are blocked, they can still watch. So there's more people watching than are able to
Because the
comment.
subscribers agree on everything they say, right? And then he blocks everybody that disagrees with them.
Please learn.
He basically cancels people that disagree with them.
I don't think he's doing that, Nicotina.
Reading is fundamental.
He has enough subscribers to substantiate that viewer
Black
count.
Wolf, I did read your tweet, Black Wolf, that Mikey just wanted one black guy, right?
He likes to ban paying customers.
What are you talking about? I'm black.
Exactly.
No, because he said
I'm not black.
He said no. He was saying after stream. Mikey wanted to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
He wanted a full black guy, not a half.
Mikey didn't say that.
Grass, really?
I'm kidding.
What did he say?
Will wants to find that in the stream. But he said that, and we got to find that shit.
Yeah, but Nicotina, I cover multiple topics. He covers one thing. So if you do that, your channel's more, Go ahead, CJH.
Did you and RJ want to do that Scooby-Doo watch party?
Not tonight, please. I'll do it soon, but I just can't do it tonight.
Max has been streaming for like 3 hours.
I know.
Yeah.
That tweet.
Final thoughts, Leon.
Final thoughts. Everybody's already said reading is fundamental. I don't know what else to say. No, I'm just kidding. All right. At the end of the day, I think we've said a lot. We've said enough. I do feel bad for those who do not get this information. They're not privy to all this information. It kind of comes in like a quick sort of a thing, and it makes them look stupid. But then those same individuals they get out of their feelings. They see the info. They come to your stream. And they're like, okay, let me chill the fuck out. What I don't feel bad about is, those bigger accounts that it doesn't matter what is said, unless it's directly said to them. And since when does studios and Hollywoods and executive people, have they ever spoken directly? Unless it's already been released. And even then, they don't. Hollywood speak is to be cryptic because they're always keeping their cards close to their chest. That's how it's always been. That's how Zack Snyder was.
See, they're using that Snyder law.
And we took his word as gospel.
That Snyder law.
So it's like,
That's your problem. You took his word as gospel.
Part of me gets it, part of me doesn't. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for an L, you'll find it, I guess. But today was not that.
Zack Snyder,
Today was not that.
Star Wars story. Zack Snyder is a religion and a higher power.
Hive mentality. That, just looking for L's. We're leaving them behind, or hiding behind burner accounts and
the gospel of Zack Snyder, everybody.
Stuff out there. It's like we're leaving those. Types
Yes,
of
but he never
behind.
said it was
Correct.
either. CY98. He didn't say it was either.
They can't
Pretty
speak
much
for themselves. But
True.
Going forward, what we're going to do is listen to stick to the facts. And, you can choose to bask with us, over here with all these W's because it's
Straight
on
up.
record now.
Yep.
All the W's that we're getting. Or you can stay over there. Hey,
I have to disagree, man. This is misinformation of the highest level.
That's real.
Acknowledge their L's.
You can get down or lay down, or get zapped. You can join Rorschach.
No compromise.
So it's there.
I'm trying to be Rorschach.
That want to use these childish tactics, I don't mean to sound mean or look down on people when I say this, but I've been no one before, right? I've had a small voice before, and just want to throw insults or just want to get some attention, and it's just things are moving exactly how Mikey's been saying, right? So that's
not exactly.
That's real though.
Get educated.
That's not. That's and people that hear that, they're gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's being arrogant." No, motherfucker. It takes work to get to the top, bro. Period. It takes work, and there's no shade. And I'm proud of seeing the work.
Definitely.
Right. I'm proud of seeing the work that Mikey laid out, that you still have laid out.
I've never heard
have done a lot,
this much
and now
ass.
you're seeing
Save this
fandom a fandom join you, right? Echoing and saying, we got your back, but also saying, yo, Sil, man, this don't look right, bro. Like, we're not an echo chamber. We have your backs, but we're also going to test you guys. And then you guys give us your feedback. And that's why I enjoy all the dissection of it all. I love it. I love it all. It's great work.
We're not an echo chamber.
Strap in. Necron, since people say we don't let you
speak. RJ, they probably did read the whole tweet.
When I come on, Mikey comes on. What am I supposed to do?
Hey, Necron, welcome to my life. I was like, go ahead.
Okay. Right. I don't understand why there's panic in this. This is a logical progression that happened. Of course, a guy isn't going to come out and say, Ayercut coming tomorrow. He just got in on Friday.
But did Mikey say it was coming out this year?
Tweeting something the other regime would never do. He's and he's very diplomatic. He can't. He's playing it, kind of both ways. I can't say yes, I can't say no yet.
That's my guess.
But there's the possibility. The possibility really is still there.
Yeah.
And then you have Air come out early in the morning and say release Ayercut. I didn't know that.
He didn't say that.
Done that before.
No, he just says he heard you. He doesn't release Ayercut.
One other trend.
He didn't say release Ayercut.
No.
Last year.
I thought they
recognized the hashtag.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like in my eyes, I see that as a logical sign off. Like powers that be are getting this into play. It's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. I mean, logic dictates this is where this is going.
I'm not hate watching. I'm being critical when they're wrong.
Wasn't going to do it, like you said. Wait,
were you straight up hating them? No,
recognize it.
I don't know. For maybe it's for some.
Watch Peacemaker coming out next week. That's what you would have done.
even James Gunn, he wouldn't have said he just would have said, "Yo, I heard about trending events," but no, he went ahead and hashtag.
Yeah, that's probably right.
You know how tedious that is, the hashtag.
Sean says no one will not be back.
Make sure it's spelled right and everything.
Get the right
version.
Not did that, right? All right, you gotta get the right one, right?
Because there are wrong versions out there.
I think
and tediously hashtag the freaking fandom that doesn't even exist. So
that was
right beside the airway.
I like to also say, Still Nation is for the rational fan. If you got a rational if you want to be irrational, it's not going to fly around here.
If you want people,
because if you're rational, you get banned.
All your videos, being panicking, what I'm saying, getting scared, that's what you want to come to Still Nation.
It's irrational.
Come to death row.
We ain't
Mikey,
I quit.
take us our final thoughts, Mikey. Take us out of here, man.
They've been talking about final thoughts for 10 minutes.
Well, you know what? I just got a phone call from Tom Brady, and still he's wondering how can he get as many W's as you and I have. He's wondering about that.
That was the worst joke I ever heard.
Speaking of
yes, 7 rings.
Speaking of
I did not know
football,
Tom Brady was going to catch it straight tonight.
They don't got W's.
He's called Mikey. Am I going to win tonight?
He lost his wife, and now he's like, yeah, how come still Mikey got more W's than I do?
What?
Imagine that
That was a joint Still Nation.
Tom Brady, if you know football, the guy has 7 championships. Chill, Mikey.
Imagine being that person.
So you got 7 scoops, right?
Right.
All right.
Damn.
You know
what? Mikey's not a clown. Like, that's
worth $3,
back to clowns.
and I have to say this, Phil. Speaking of football, Phil, oh my God, dude, it's official. We are on Earth 2, and Seahawks won 4 in a row now with Gino. We're in a different world, man. Yeah, they won again.
I think you cancel the stream now because
they beat the Cardinals.
Oh no! What's this?
Yeah, they 4 games in a row, man. Telling you, man, it's getting weird, dude. It's getting weird.
Austin Bayless is a happy.
I'm telling you, Sean, Aaron Rodgers will not be a Packer next year. You're either retired or be on a different team. Brian, you think so too? I know you do.
Still, you're very lucky. I don't have Savage Bat's baritone or English accent. Or I'd be cussing up a storm in every episode. Because if I had David's voice, man, I'm gonna cuss all the time. Anyway, stay calm, everybody. Everything, I'm gonna do an article on this just to take off the betas.
all y'all out there, like I said, y'all could be on our side getting these W's, or y'all can.
See, this is a problem. That's a problem.
Only two choices.
You're either with us or against us.
Yeah.
Throwing your clipboard into the ground, all mad.
I don't like that. I don't like that attitude.
Hey, do you want to be Russell Wilson or do you want to be Geno Smith?
I don't like that attitude. I don't like that attitude.
Laughing Zach, or do you want to get Zach?
There you go. There you go.
We ain't got time for these wankers no more.
No, we don't.
You know, Max, that's the kind of Andy Signor talks like that. Right? Max, you know Andy Signor was like that, right? You're either with him or against him, right?
UBC's here, and we're closer than ever.
So that's what the W stands for, wankers, then?
Yeah.
No, just say it. Savage Bat, Zod, Necron, Satan with a private tat. That's all I want to say. Members, not members. I mean, Super Saturday Tuesday. I'm still not going to do the trailer for it today. Got some good stuff coming up, guys. So.
I'm glad this is almost over. And now for sports. Week 9 of the NFL scores. LA Chargers over Atlanta 20-17.
I'm sure we're going to talk more about this.
Max is like, no.
I wasn't expecting to watch the whole thing. I wasn't.
Everyone out there.
It's very entertaining. Hey, I agree. This is an entertaining stream.
Shout out to y'all. We out of here.
Yeah.
There's no need to regulate. Free speech is always the better.
I just gotta say this. Mikey thinks he's so funny. I've heard better jokes from failed comedians. Like literally, he thinks he's so funny, but it's like he's just laughing at himself.
I don't know
what he's saying.
To be honest, that stream was filled with no common sense and misinformation everywhere.
We're the ones that have no common sense,
man.
All it was a bunch of clowns laughing.
I'm sorry, man. The people who claim they can interpret cryptic tweets came in, interpret a simple structured tweet from James Gunn that says, I can hear you. I recognize the movement. I recognize people want this, but we have to move on with the future and focus on all these titles.
This is why people try to give the benefit of the doubt, and then people can't understand or comprehend. Yeah, reading and comprehension. And this is why then the insert off comes out and it's just cul-de-sac, because people can't just, I still think there's opportunities, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the important and the focus is the new DC studios. He said new, and he said the focus. Now. Said the focus is on the new big story they want to tell, and if it doesn't fit within there, I don't think they're gonna sidetrack with Pam Abdi and Paul DeLuca and Zaslav and say, you know what, let's still release the Ayercut, even though Gunn didn't say it. That's a reach. But
Gunn doesn't acknowledge that he
knows
about the Ayercut.
There is
on Twitter. That's all.
There is some movement with the Ayercut because he's actually showing it to people in full form. So that's significant.
I mean, like I said, I don't even know what to say. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it will. But it clearly shows that if it does happen, it's going to happen years from now. Because again, multiple titles, television shows, all that stuff. So it's like, come on, guy. Are you willing? Are you really gonna wait for a cut of a Suicide Squad movie for a couple more years? That sounds crazy, man. Especially if they're already driving to make DC, good again when it comes to all this stuff in the slate and the upcoming slates. Like, come on, like I don't know if people are gonna care anymore.
Yeah.
If it makes sense, there might be he's open to it, but I don't know if it's gonna.
Suicide Squad came out in 2016. Why would anyone care?
I mean, the Donna cut came out like 20 years later.
Yeah, but
nobody cared. Except they weren't building a universe. They weren't building a universe then, so they could have gone away with that. Now they're building a universe.
They are pushing the narrative for multiverse. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that movie takes place in the same universe as the other one. Yeah, so that's the thing.
Yes.
This is pretty funny. I don't like Kathy Griffin either.
Yeah, Kathy Griffin is overrated.
No, I don't think she's rated at all. I don't
like Kathy Griffin.
No one really likes her anymore.
She's rated E for everyone.
I could stand her before the Trump stuff.
Just an Emmy Awards winner Kathy Griffin's Twitter account is permanently suspended after
I couldn't stand her
Elon
on
Musk.
Seinfeld. I couldn't stand her on Seinfeld.
No, here's the thing. Regardless of how you feel about Trump, what she did with the Trump head was like not good. Like that was bad.
Yeah, no. Right. But
Can I just say that Elon lied? Because where is my verification?
Did you pay $8?
Yes.
You paid?
He actually paid
Monday,
Whoa.
CGH, Monday.
Well, what's $8?
Are you gonna do that back? You gonna verify yourself?
I might try it for a month to see if my Twitter engagement goes up.
You should persuade Zack Snyder.
But this is funny too. How, you know how how it started, how it's going meme. You should also do that for Still Nation. You pedo lover, and then how's it going? You know, I think he's on our side. He used the hashtag.
Man,
I'm gonna actually tweet that out. How it started, how it's going for Still Nation.
Wow, that shit's crazy.
You're a pedo lover.
Are we getting this the stream demonetized by saying that?
I said. No. Did I say it? Oh, damn it! Whoops.
You said the actual
P word.
No,
P
you'll
lover.
be fine.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
All right. Well, comedy is legal now on Twitter, is what he says on the 28th.
It's always been legal.
How's it going? Going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will permanently be suspended.
I'm not a parody though.
Oh, I think.
Wow, there goes all those Snyderverse accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
Oh,
so
man.
wait, does that mean Mercury's finally gonna get taken down?
I'll be seeing less mentions of Restore the Snyderverse. Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, if it goes to excessive hashtagging, yes, they're all fucked.
Max, are you really gonna pay $8?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. I want to see how it goes
you
for a
should
month.
watch it. It's actually pretty good.
My Twitter followers actually been going up since Elon took over. I think he's getting rid of some of the bots.
Me too.
The sex bots, yeah.
I haven't.
So how are you doing, Axel?
Doing pretty good.
Did you get out of the shower or something?
PS4. This is what. So like the stream here, like the one with Seal. Like, what are they? Like, what's going on with them? Like right now, what are they talking about?
Were you here?
Yeah, I was here.
Are you talking about?
I'm just like confused. Like what's like? So like, what's like?
They're overreaching on James Gunn's comments to act like it's happening. Like they're reading into things that aren't there. They're adding words to fit their narrative. They are straw manning, suggesting that people are saying no. He's like, oh, they basically told you no, which is sort of overreach in itself, but he didn't say yes either. And there's a lot of obstacles. I've been consistent with that. I've been the most consistent person out of all of y'all. I said there's definitely hurdles, but it's open to possibilities.
I've been more consistent than you. I've always said, hey, I'm not getting my hopes up.
Okay. Well, we'll go about 10 minutes and then to get that 3-hour mark. I just have a problem with ending at 2:51. I do.
Yeah.
Go check out Aaron.
OCD.
That's my recipe. I just need 4 more to 100. 4 more.
Yeah, it is my OCD. Eddie, do you want to put your channel to private chat and I'll put it there in case people want to follow you?
Nah, don't worry, Max. I'm beneath that now. I have it all planned out. I'm good.
Oh.
What does that mean?
It's too good. It's too good for you, Max. It's too good for us.
He grows his channel and it goes to his head.
Yo, Eddie, we missed you on these streams.
He doesn't need us. You hear that? Big boy.
Yeah, I think it's about time I move somewhere else and join Still Nation.
No.
Oh, I think it's going to join the Phantom Menace.
Nah, I tried, but you know.
Wait, people are saying that I'm the most
Geeky Gamer shirt?
Not people, one person, CJ. One person.
I mean, he could join Isaac Nation.
Where is Isaac? No Tubby comments today?
No. Yeah, Isaac's not here, huh? Really?
I watched Andor. Oh, wow. That was a good episode.
Maybe.
Right?
Oh, my goodness.
I bet Josh is really missing out on this sweet
Star Wars
content.
We all know he would be back.
You want to hear some crazy Canadian news?
No.
Apparently Canada wants a castle on Disney Plus.
Oh, I heard that. Is that really true?
Have fun with that. Good. So that means CGH can't gloat about all the sweet stuff on. Yeah, cancel it.
No,
take it away.
Okay.
The financial minister said the financial minister was talking about how the economy, is going to get more expensive. It's probably going to be a recession again. And talking about Canada, said she canceled her Disney Plus, and then she just Canadians to do this action thing. I'm like, no. And she makes like $200K a year, and she cancels Disney Plus.
All right, so I guess we can smuggle CGH and Aaron illegally into the United
I'm not
States
canceling Disney Plus.
Yo, Aaron, I'll just
If they get rid of the internet up here,
Aaron, I'll get you and CJH into this country illegally so you can watch Disney Plus.
Oh my gosh.
Canadian border drama.
I should run for prime minister. If this person's telling you to
They're
cancel,
getting rid of YouTube too.
What?
Wait, what?
Nice.
Yeah, well, only Canadian content is going to be shared.
Yeah,
on
there's a
YouTube
bill.
up here.
There's this bill being
Really?
possibly passed in Canada.
That's
yeah.
messed up.
So you can't watch stuff from the States?
Is
That's
China
right.
Yeah, you
over
can.
there?
You can.
Is it like China over there?
Pretty much.
What the hell's going on, Canadians?
We gotta smuggle you guys into the United States.
Yeah, but George, New York doesn't exist.
Why?
Oh, forget
Because
about
of
New York. We'll smuggle you
misinformation.
into the United States.
Oh, really? Because of misinformation in the States?
Yo, we'll smuggle you in. Yo, I'll find a cottage in PA. We can all lay low there.
It's probably better
Hey,
where
wait
you
a
guys are
second.
at. I'm just saying.
It's Degrassi. Hulk Hogan's theme music.
Joe,
Fight for your right.
Brian wants to switch places.
What?
We're
What if I
just going to
told
be
you
all off the grid up here.
to fight for your
Anthony,
freedom?
we don't get that. We only get Disney Plus. We don't get Hulu up here.
No, we only get CBC.
Canada's
Whoa!
cool.
Do not be Isaac.
That's messed up. But you can still watch it. You have to search for it, though. It's like it does not promote it.
No,
Oh, you're not going to be able to watch my show?
probably not.
What?
Oh, no. We have to say goodbye to our Canadian friends?
No.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was fun while it lasted.
I'm heartbroken.
You'd have to be on the show to watch it. Like, I could still send you a link on Twitter. You could still be on the show. You just can't watch it.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
pretty sure I can watch it. I still need to watch it.
That's weird.
My camera was
Yo,
looking
what
right
the?
now.
I
I'd
thought
give you the
Canada was
salute.
more free than the United States. I guess
What's
not.
Not anymore.
Who's running Canada now? Like
Trudeau.
Trudeau.
Trudeau. I thought the dude was a liberal dude.
He is.
Yeah.
This ain't liberal. They're not the liberal about what they're doing.
Oh, it's liberal as you can get,
Fascism.
guy.
This is fascism right here.
Oh, boy.
And we're still.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
George,
but the U.S. I remember years ago, the U.S. tried to do something
George,
similar.
don't get Brian started. He's going to lay some truth on you.
Oh, what? Like,
Demonetized.
It's okay.
People guys send their
Don't worry,
super chats.
we'll still be on.
And not
Don't
get
worry,
banned.
Eddie. I know you got videos to make. We're only going to go 4 more minutes.
And we're going to do.
Look at him.
Yeah,
You
I
don't have
miss
to-
seeing Eddie on this stream.
I mean, you don't have to make Eddie stay if you don't want to stay. It's fine.
No, he's like antsy. He's like, I have some content to make now.
No, there's nothing going on. Obviously, if there was something going on, I would have dished you already. But no, I'm just kidding.
Healthcare isn't
I'm just
free
kidding.
up
I'm
here.
just kidding.
No,
Crazy
no,
talk.
healthcare's not free in Canada. They wait on long lines.
Really?
That's still free.
They don't even do so.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, we
but
still
like,
have
It
to
is
pay for
free. You just
certain
got to
things.
wait.
Yeah, and like how long until
We
you
got
die?
paid for like the ambulance.
You gotta pay to go to the States and get it done.
So we could literally die and we'd still
On a
have
waiting
to
list.
pay.
Yeah.
You
and
know what's
wait.
good? If you're Canadian and you're in the States, like you could still use they'll approve Canadian healthcare if you have that Canadian health card and stuff, OHIP and stuff. They'll let you in the States. Will let you do. It's good. They'll let you still use your free healthcare stuff.
But we had to pay like $500 to get an ambulance ride.
Yeah. Well.
Wow. Yes, American democracy. If I hear that word one more time,
I mean, American democracy is coming. Let's be honest. Almost all the countries are slowly becoming like communist or fascist anyway.
It's all gonna become
by the far left and the far right.
Aaron World Order.
How's Australia?
Yeah, it's going good. Just having some cake.
I mean, let's be honest.
You know what?
How's healthcare and politics in Australia? Good, we're having.
I mean, Australia. Nobody could travel to Australia for like 2 years.
It's all not gonna matter anyway when we're in Fallout 4.
You know what I say? I say we all move to Australia. We all move in with Axel. And we run movie madness there.
Oh god, that would be a nightmare.
Spiders.
I'm not trying to.
I don't know. He's got a nice house there. I don't think he wants to stay though.
How many spiders does he have there?
What's
How
that?
many
many
snakes
spiders do you have there?
I don't know. I don't really count.
Do you have like a farm of kangaroos or something outside?
No.
Farm of kangaroos? nice, Eddie.
Well, there are, but like not in where I am, Sydney.
Are the spiders really as big as our hands?
Sometimes.
Isn't it like a trench? How are snakes? You got any snakes in your house?
Nah.
How many houses have you burned down because of the spiders?
Oh God. CJH. What kind of a question is that, man?
CJ is dark, man. He's very dark.
Wait, he said one.
Yes.
What?
Damn.
That cake.
I really don't like spiders.
Same here, but I
don't
wouldn't
think
burn a
anybody
house
likes
down.
spiders.
I wouldn't burn a house down.
Oh, I would.
Actually, spiders are actually good though. It means your place is clean. But yeah, they're still pretty creepy to look at.
They're poisonous too.
I wonder how many people try getting.
The ones in
bit by
Australia are
spiders thinking
poisonous.
They'll get spider powers.
That's a bit weird to
No,
laugh
you
at
wouldn't
first,
get
don't they?
spider powers. You'd just be dead.
No,
Yeah.
no, I know that, but I'm
Poison.
saying how many people were stupid enough to think they can get spider powers?
Well, those people need to be in a mental hospital then.
All right, Eddie, you gonna end it for us? We're almost at the 3-hour mark.
Well, thank you for this special. I don't even know what to call it because it wasn't even special. All I was seeing was bullshit, man.
You were back. Of course, it was special.
Thank you for this special School Wars edition of MME Live. I guess whatever, RG to the max. I don't even know what the hell to call it when I came back, man. But thank you
RG to
for
the
being
max.
here. RG to the max. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We enjoy giving you guys some entertainment, even if the entertainment is misinformation, lack of common sense, lack of awareness, lack of
Zach
I don't
of
even know-
awareness.
I don't even know what else to call it. Like I don't even want to be focused anymore, so please stop. I'm shy. But that's pretty much it.
Beautiful. Bye, everyone.
Take care.